switching these sides. Energy feels right, baby, that's just how we ride. No stress, no mess, just synchronize. If it ain't solid, then you know we finna cut the ties. I can teach you how to keep your favorite hoe.
Alright, yo, what's good, everybody? My name is Tayzzy. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Refined in LA, though, don't forget it.
ODD, your boy MARC.
ODDRASHID. I changed from Pod Rashid to officially Odd Rashid. So
Okay. And TAYZZ. Wow. As much as she reached out to us, and I guess we were on her radar, so was she on our radar, because more I dug in, I'm like, hindsight this, and okay, she's like cross-connected with a lot of people, so dope artist. Can't wait to get this interview started. Hold on. Where I put my shot? Oh yeah, here we go.
We
This
taking
is a
shot?
shot of
Cross.
No, look.
I
If
was
you
gonna
want
go
to.
fuck it. Hold on. Listen.
Uh-oh. This is,
Alright.
hey, I like,
I'm always
hey, I like her swag already. We're already starting off on a good foot.
we didn't even have to ask.
And she don't even, this is part of the intro, so it should hit harder.
Right.
It should hit harder. Literally should hit harder. I guess before we go ahead, do your thing. Ooh,
I thought
sake?
we was taking it together.
We are. I got it right here.
I
I'm
was
waiting for
like,
you.
bruh, I didn't even open this bucket.
Is that sake?
Yeah, I just came back from Japan. I got a whole bunch of sake.
That's what how do you say that? How do you say that one song you got? Is it just
Ayane?
Ayane. What does that mean? All right.
After the show, I'll tell you.
Okay. After my sister and my wife's best friend literally just got back from Japan as well.
Japan's amazing. I think everybody needs to go.
Great. We're going to
I
have a
would love
conversation with
to.
them specifically about their experience in Japan. So we're definitely going to have a conversation about that with you.
Okay, sweet.
And get all that together. But before we get started, this is the OddPod, baby. Go back and listen to our past interviews, because this one might make more sense in hindsight, if you know what I mean. But shout out to Dylan McCluskey, shout out to June Dwayne, shout out to Seven Trey, shout out to Mark SoFly, shout out to Fruit E, shout out to Tim. If y'all need some teas, man, go ahead DM Tim, man. His garden's going crazy right now. Yeah, man. Rate, review, subscribe. Y'all don't be commenting and stuff like enough for real. I ain't gonna lie, but I see y'all. I see the viewer count. You feel me? So
Right.
They be watching.
Say
y'all
something.
They be
help
having.
help us help you. Need the algorithm. Just feed the algorithm. Just a little bit.
Just a little dot or something.
Just a little,
Right,
little
anything.
dash.
A little dot.
Just something. Right.
Get it
That would go
cracking.
crazy. That would go crazy.
Do I gotta start rage baiting in the comment section?
Hey, messy Mark.
Right.
He's out. No, but seriously, this is a shot of, I'm going to call mine Tayzzy tequila. This ain't even real liquor. This is just liquid vibes. This is the type that make me call you back drunk. You feel me? Talking about I got a new bitch, I got a new ride, I got new hoes, they be telling new lies. The oh so stylish, fresher than your style is and your stylist. She's a rising Gemini, so you probably feel her in the air right now. You feel me? She's currently touring. I'll call it touring throughout the region, because she ain't stopping. I think she needs equity in Jubilee Field. You feel me? But from what I understand, this is Westport and TT Nights and Moore and Fairdale's finest. The girl with the long curl, Mrs. Good Bars herself. We're going to find out who she was freaking in the middle of that Lightsabers and Lipsticks performance, too. That's why we had to call in. But Tayzzy, take your shots wherever you are. Take your shots.
For sure.
Yes.
Okay.
I called that Call You Back Drunk intro.
The intro.
But yes, appreciate you hopping on now that I'm a shot in. Now I'm feeling, the warmth here.
I'm always a shot in, so.
Oh, he lit. He a young girl.
He don't wait on us. He young in the heart. I told you. All right, before we get into all of it, into the music, the vibes, if y'all don't know, man, that's before I even get started. The vibes, Her various waves of sound, like her silky, soulful sequences, a lucid level of whining she dines you with over her Afro beats, all the way to gritty punk rock powers of Scott Pilgrim versus the World type shit. You feel me? Like, it has a wide bandwidth. And I really believe in my heart, especially on this 2026 run, that she's really tapping into some of her best right now. So, but as she says, she don't compare, she just creates. Tayzzy, right, TT. Tayzzy, before we get into all of it, give the people some background. Where you from? Born and
So
raised?
it really just
All that good stuff.
depends. So fun fact about me, I'm adopted. I was raised by the white folk. So I was born in Florida, Tallahassee, Leon County, but I migrated up here when I was about 3 years old, and I've been here ever since. I've been doing music since I was about 10 years old. In terms of I play saxophone, piano. I'm a drummer as well. Um, and I've always been involved in music, even when I was a little toddler. Like I'd pick up the mics, I'd start singing with the choir. Whatever it was, music involved. I really started at a I definitely started. I was in my first professional studio back where Coates Music used to be, which is now
Crazy.
Woo
Shout
Studio.
out,
Shout
Coach.
out Coates, shout out Woo. That was my first ever studio that I actively went to when I was about 15. Started building my sound, getting to know. That's where I met Burns. Where you at, Burns? He was my first ever engineer, and that's my homie to this day. He's cold. Um, then, high school came along. I started, getting into relationships, had more inspiration. My first ever song that low key went viral within the city was a song called Misunderstanding. And I actually wrote this about this girl that I definitely did not do well with. I ended up leaving her for my first love, which you know how that goes. At that age, you know how it goes. Started
Right,
making a
right, right.
song. It was my try to get you back song. So I would write her a little song. I slide through. I say, here you go, read it. And then everybody was like, oh my God, this song's about her. And that was my little 5 seconds of fame. It had like 5,000 views, and that was a lot back in like 2016. I don't care what nobody
Hell
say, that was
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah,
Um,
for real.
then I started making more music, kept going to other studios like TNT, which is kinda next to Out the Box Studios, but a different one. It's in the same building, but it's there.
Okay.
Recorded a song called Missing You, which was also hit with my homie, Keno Marley, and
Okay.
we was performing at high school, homecoming, we was performing on the shows, like, it was crazy, like, that song really took off, like, honestly, if we would've kept going with that song, it would've been crazy, but we didn't, people changed. And, it was great, it was great. Fast forward to now, I'm here. I moved to California when I was 20 years old. Well, 21, yeah, 20 years old. I moved to California. Uh, I had $500 secured credit card and a drink. Literally, I said, "Here, I'm gonna buy this ticket. I'm not coming back." It took me at least a good 2 years to pay that little $500 off. I was like, "Fuck it, I don't really care." Literally had no plan, nothing. Like, I did have a little cool living situation. I slept on the couch at a homie's house for at least 2 years. Went to school, got my degree in music production at the Los Angeles Film School, and experienced LA for what it was, all the music, the styles, the food, the people, the work ethic, the labels. It just keeps going. Like, my teachers had grades. Like, these were people that I saw every day that was like, "Keep going." And like, to a point where your teachers really fuck with you and because, like, they actually sit there and listen. And a lot of teachers in LA, they gonna tell it to you straight. They're gonna be like, "This bitch ass as fuck, but here's what you can do to make it better." They never really said that about me. Now, there was a teacher that, was a little harder on me, but for love, it wasn't more out of, "This isn't good." But like I said, my teachers had Grammys. I had inspiration every day. And, I ended up graduating. I ended up getting, selected to do, a songwriting camp for BMG, and BMG is like a music publishing group. And I got to link up with industry songwriters, and honestly, that's kind of where I learned that the most famous people aren't really the most known and don't have the most followers. Like, not like, for example, like the songwriters that I was working with, they would have like 100 followers on Instagram, 100, not even important. I wouldn't even look their way. I think they a bot, you know? But those are the kind of people that's really behind the scenes writing these songs, that's in the fine print after the movies and like all that stuff. And I'm like, that's good enough for me too. Like if that's what it happens to me, I'd rather be a part of the creation and have the spotlight. But I do want the spotlight, that's the main goal type shit. But um so yeah, after that, I ended up being like, okay, I'm gonna come back home to Kentucky, do that shit's expensive as fuck. Moved
Yep.
back here, got interned at 400 recording for a little bit, ended up leaving there, and like things kind of just started taking off. Like I'm talking about, I was in rooms with Hindsight. That's where I met Dylan. That's where I met June. That's where I met Marino. Like all these folks that I have worked with or seen or been with, like, I honestly met, like, being an intern at 400 and then switching over to Tayzzy Studio, which is Volume, and just connecting, growing, and promoting my music, and the only thing that I did do, um actually, not only thing I did do, I did 1 pay-to-play performance, 1, and I only say that because I don't support pay-to-plays consistently. Like, it's okay to do it one time to get the experience, but after that, you realize, like, this is low-key not this is not this is
Don't
a
tell
money
me it
scheme.
was coast to coast.
I did coast to coast back in, like,
Oh, we got a story. We got a story for that
2016,
one
and
too.
I swear to
Ah,
God, if you look up Tayzzy and Keno Marley on YouTube, you'll see our coast to coast performance, and,
right.
like, honestly, that shit we had that shit lit as hell, and we did not win, and then I get worried when I was in
Okay, that's why I
California,
was like, "What time?" Yes,
I got
we
word
didn't
of
win
that.
either, but we had that shit lit as hell.
Yeah,
So
but
keep
here's the
going.
thing,
But
here's what I
we had a
heard.
reason we didn't win though.
Why'd you win, man?
You want to go or you
All
want me
right,
to?
look. I know because it's messed up. I got to start the story like that. She's like, she don't even know. I said, look, RP our nigga Joe. That nigga
P.
was
Joe.
RP Joe. Hey, we gonna laugh about it when we get to heaven though, because you was toe up. Joe was toe up. They
First,
finally he was the third. Go ahead.
I'm
What?
trying not to tell too much of his business. He came back from a probation meeting. Firstly,
Right.
Right.
already
To
drunk.
the performance.
Came to the performance from probation meeting to the performance already drunk. Like so, between the meeting and getting to us, he got a bottle and so he's already drunk. So all right, continue.
So then, we come up, we got it lit. Uh, I do my verse, Shaw does his verse, So, all right.
I'm like, we flowing too. Like
We go, yeah, it's like,
we
yeah, we in it.
naturals.
This is
I
our
mean,
first
we
performance too.
naturals.
It's our
Like
first performance
we
too.
just,
So we was like,
man.
yeah, so we was like getting it. All right. Gets up to Joe. He forgot
Keep in
his,
mind, I personally think Joe was like the best
has the
natural
best
rapper out
verse,
of
and
all
he has
three
the
of
best
us
verse. And he has the
on that
best verse
song.
probably. And he just,
Gets
during
to his
headlights.
verse, just freezes. We sit there like we look at him like, no, not right now. Joe's outgoing. You know what I mean? Ain't
He's
nothing
so
ever too
extroverted. Like
big.
he,
Like he'll
we
own
even
the
pull up on
room.
him and he's
Like
trying to freestyle with you. You feel me?
right.
Like he's
And
one
he
of them. Like he's
froze?
always trying to do
And he
something
froze.
and
I started
froze.
rapping his verse for him.
His verse, yeah.
And then
And
he picked up finally.
they was like, y'all was good, man, but I mean,
Your
What
man's.
happened?
your man's. You feel me?
Dang,
So that's
So
why I'm
that's
like, yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So we have our own coast to coast story. I'm sure you have yours, like you were
Yeah.
saying. We
Mine
didn't
was
win
cool.
nonetheless. We had a reason. I'm sure y'all didn't have a reason. I'm sure
Yeah,
they just gave
they
it
didn't
to
tell us
who
no
they wanted to
reason.
give it to.
Yeah, and the thing is, what I heard from one of my professors in LA is that that company basically signs artists in advance, puts them on these lineups, and already chose the winner. Like that shit, like the winner is
Oh,
already chosen.
that makes
So like,
sense.
well, I don't even know. I still follow her on Instagram. She's cold. She's a great artist. When I heard her, I was like, girl, this girl don't belong here. Like, when somebody's just too
Right.
good to be in this thing, like, save it for the people that's,
Did you
we
feel that way about the girl who won ours, Rashad? You remember her?
she was a singer.
Yeah, but do you remember, do you feel like she was heads above everyone else when it just came to talent?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I thought
The dark
that
skin shit.
I can't remember her performance. I'm not gonna lie. I remember how I felt, and I felt like we should have won. So I can't remember how she actually sounded. So I don't know. That's
It
the
was
only
pretty
reason I
dope.
said no.
Oh yeah.
But
And
anyways, continue.
the girl that won, she was bad as hell. Bad as hell. Little, I don't even know if she was Asian. She was bad. But I was like, damn, she got the look. She's dancing like she's low key a star. I'm like, but it's like, why are you here? You already
Right, is that right, right.
I could tell.
You
I
trying to
could
break
tell.
through.
Set up.
Set
Right.
up. And I was
Just
like,
want to get that money.
I was like 16. I was like,
Mm,
my mom was there. It's in Chicago. It was cool, but like, I was like, never again at that age. And then I did it one time here for the All Vibes thing. It was a great show, and I got a lot of like, I got a lot of exposure from that. It was just put together really bad though. It was like, I don't know. So,
interesting.
yeah, that
No
shit was
pay for
cool.
play.
No pay for play. One time, don't do it again. That's my thing. Um, yeah, what else? Yeah, so I came back from California, met all these folks, started locking in, and then this year, I don't know what hit me. Maybe it's because I was like, I'm gonna turn 24. I need to get my shit together because I don't. By the time next year I turn 25, that's half of 50, and I need to be rich by then. So I'm like, okay, let's lock in. So I'm, using all the money that I have. I went to Japan, balled out for 3 weeks, came back, started doing my shit again. And it was just like over and over, show, 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 studio, studio, studio. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And, eventually, things start to fall in place when you show consistency. I'm talking about Instagram is my most active platform. That's where you can get the most information from me. And I'm still trying to learn like how to do it all at once. Once I
Me too.
can, really lock in on TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, and really start to like do that, it's over. It's over, you know? And then for the Lightsabers and lipsticks, that was a pretty big thing for me. It was so great, man. I got a video coming that still in the works, but it's dope. It's like it's damn near a documentary, but it's dope.
It's not that I-264, is it?
Nah,
Okay.
mm-mm.
I saw that was unreleased. I said, oh.
That is unreleased.
We got 65 shut down and she won't let up on I-264. I
Man,
mean, what the
I
hell we got to do
before
around
shut
here?
down, we could.
Right.
Right, right, right. Shit, we need relievers. Nah, I like how she kind of like went through everything because like I might go backwards and like just some
Yep.
questions like and
I
build
got
like a
some questions.
what from young
Going just going
Tayzzy.
through going through everything because I was trying to make sure I
She
took it
got her
all
shit
in.
right, right. Me too. That's what I was trying to do too.
So you play saxophone, piano, drum, and the
Yeah.
drums. When'd you start playing those? Like,
So I've been playing saxophone since about the 6th grade, and then I played all the way up to high school, and then I really didn't pull it out after high school, and I pulled it out a few times in Cali, and then I just brought it back out recently. Um, Piano, that's kind of what I started on. That's the first. I feel like as a musician, like usually that's the first instrument you start like doing
Right.
it. I'm not no
messing around.
Mozart or nothing like that. I can't do no crazy shit, but I can play a little melodies. You give me the key and the scale. Drums. I was a marching band kid, so I marched bass drum
Okay.
freshman and sophomore year, and then senior and junior and senior year, I marched clips. So that's like or tenors, the
Yeah.
rounds, I was like, yeah, I did all the solos and shit. Uh,
Damn.
that's when I started playing drums. I played the oboe for a second. That did not go well.
Eee.
Did
Did
not
the
go.
oboe on me for a second. I don't
Um,
think we got
That's
an oboe
crazy,
player on this
right?
mug. That's a new one.
That's
all I could play was
insane.
Mary Had a Little Lamb. That's it.
Then the
Hey,
oboe, then it like deep. Then I have like a deep. Like, am I tripping?
It high as hell.
Is it?
It can go low. You're
Oh,
probably thinking
maybe I'm
about like
tripping then.
a bass clarinet or something.
tuba or something.
Yeah,
What you thinking
Nah.
about?
that's crazy.
But
So yeah,
anyways,
I
keep
play
going.
drums. But I recently just started playing drum set recently at this open jam in New Albany. Um, and I'm actually catching on. I went to Guitar Center and literally today just like played on the drum set with the headphones. It was electronic. And I was like,
Right.
you cold. But the only thing that I struggle with is like kicking the kick drum and also like
Yeah,
going like I can't do
yeah,
that. Well, I can, it's just really hard for me.
I'd imagine. I can't play the drums, so I'm not about to get digs.
At least not
What
in
what'd
real
you say
life.
was that? What did you just say? Open gym for the drums?
Mhm. So at Enchanted Forest in New Albany, they do an open jam night every Wednesday, and it's a bunch
Uh-huh.
of musicians that just come bring their instruments and play together. It's actually really fun. And they're all old folks for the most part, but like the equipment's there, well, the drum set's there, and then most people bring their own guitars, but I think they have it too. Hooked up. You ain't got an
Interesting.
instrument. Mhm.
Interesting.
And they
You
sell
be
That's
tools.
pretty
jamming with the
dope.
old folks.
Right. Okay. So out of all the instruments that you play, what is your favorite?
My favorite is definitely the drums, but I'm always gonna pick the saxophone because it's my longest, it's my most experienced instrument. I can play all the saxophones, tenor, soprano, baritone,
Oh, okay.
bass, sax, like I can play it all. 'Cause it's pretty much all the same fingerings. It's just your breath and your almost shit.
Do you feel like all those instruments eventually helped you find your voice, or were you finding your voice in like the midst of like all this, and it was just
I think it
another?
gave
Your
me
voice just became another instrument for you.
yes, but I think it gave me a better sense of melodies, like being able to create certain melodies on the spot and, certain rhythms, because it like you said, your voice is an instrument, and playing
Right.
other instruments give you inspiration no matter what you do on whatever instrument. I could play one rhythm on one and transfer it to the other, you know?
Right.
How long you been singing? Or like when did you,
Start
I
tapping
guess,
in.
discover you had a voice?
I've always been a singer. Now, was I the greatest? No, not at all. I started singing probably elementary school. I remember specifically when Justin Bieber came out with Boyfriend, and, I remember going around the class, like, during the hall saying that I wrote that song for Justin Bieber, and I would go around
Oh,
that shit, and people would be playing me. And, 6th grade, I started on SoundCloud back when you could record straight from the app on SoundCloud. And, I would do these little demos. I had a song on there that went pretty viral also on SoundCloud at the time. Um, but I would get bullied for that. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I'd say elementary school to about 6th grade, like, I was bullied, cooked. I was the weird kid, I don't know. I was just a weird kid. That's saying.
nah, kids was weird because I'll
I
be
was
watching
also a
kids
hooper
from
too.
that age. I'll be watching kids from that age nowadays, and they don't know what to do with a kid who sings.
No, they're just like, "Ew, who wants to
Like
be a
they don't.
singer?" Like, "Girl, your mama?"
Right.
Like
Right.
They like
like, chill.
Hey,
they,
that's that
unless you
comeback.
singing the songs I like what you feel me? It's
Right.
like you have no clue.
I definitely lived, like, a double lifestyle too, because I was a hooper. So,
I should have
from
known.
elementary school to senior year, like, all basketball, I was one of the best players and defensive players in the state. But, well, I didn't go to college. I was
You
gonna
was
go to college.
locking people up.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right. You was like
Oh, yeah.
clamps.
Yeah. I wasn't the best offensive player, I couldn't score for shit, but I could get you a steal and I could get you an assist, and I was cold and niggas like that, for real. I was like all the scouts was on my ass. Um,
Can you lock Mark J up? I'm trying to start
I
something.
can't even hold you, probably not. Probably not no more, these knees is
She don't
retired.
want me. She don't want me.
I got a
I
little shot
and
though.
tell and Vibe don't want me
Right. Ah,
neither.
shoot. Oh,
I'm a lefty too.
he
Now that would be
Vibe.
a good. That might be good. That might be a good you digs. Me and Vibe. That might be a good you digs.
You and Vibe versus me and Tayzzy.
Oh,
Woo!
Ty,
Hey, that would go crazy.
me and Ty, we hoop together.
For real?
Yeah. They just turned 25. Well, yeah. We're 24. We're the same age, I think.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Fern Creek
They're
versus Fairdale.
well, Ty actually went to Fairdale for some of that.
See,
Yeah,
I hope
Ty
I
went
together
should have
there.
known there was
but
some
when I
crossover.
when I train okay, so let me set the tone. Think of 2018, 2017. Fairdale was the school of studs. I swear to God. School of studs. Every stud that you could think of went to Fairdale. I don't care what nobody say. From, I think, 2016 to 2017, that was the school for studs. Swear. And then once I got there, not saying that it was me, but like they all dispersed. They all went to different schools. And that's when Ty went to Fern Creek. Val went to I think they also went to Fern Creek. I'm not sure. But it was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, we
The
moved together.
school for studs? You
A
wildin'.
School for studs. Like,
Star-studded.
bruh,
Fucking
if I would have
what?
went there when they was there, I would have added to the stutter. The stud, this what do you say?
The stuttering.
The stutter?
The Star City. The University of Studs.
God.
I swear.
Hey, you know this is clipped. This is definitely getting clipped.
Let's go do numb.
This shit was lit though. That shit
That's
was
We
cool.
wasn't studied like that at Manual, for real. We wasn't studied like that.
No,
And why
not
do you
at
think
Ballard
that
either.
is?
We had our handful, but we wasn't studied like that. I don't think so.
It was the queers. There was queers there, not studs. Queers.
Hey,
Because
home of the
bet you
there
them
you
band
go.
kids, them choir kids, them Y-Pass kids.
Y pass? Are you
weird ass.
serious? And you can go to
Yes.
visual arts and communications. You can start leaking into there too. Yeah, queer kids for sure.
For sure.
Even
That's
in
my-
HSU. Probably not MS. No. Yeah. All 5 boroughs, as we like to say at Manual. All five your digs. Nigga, we was all mixed
Yeah.
fans in all of them. You feel me?
Yeah, it was lit though. It was lit.
Dead
It's
ass.
weird. No, that's where I learned, like, when I walked in, like, freshman year, and I'm like, I ain't gonna say the names. Shout out to you both. But I was to see too. I'm like, they just gonna make out like right here, like dead face in front
Hey,
of
they
me.
be on that in
Like,
high school. I remember kissing girls at the locker. Matter of fact, in the bathroom. Shit, it
that's
was
what,
lit like that.
it was.
My
That's why I was,
my freshman year, I was scared. Shit. I'm like,
I
you
was
want
still-
me
I-
to
I was-
kiss you?
I was fighting
I was
niggas
still a
over
little
my
scared.
girls.
That's what's about. I was thinking about that. I'm like, they over here taking niggas chicks all down from Fern Creek all the way down to
That's
Fairdale, nigga. Can't
crazy.
nobody's chick be trusted, nigga. Everybody, nigga, if your chick is at
You-
17,
hold
18,
on.
nigga, you better
You was-
ask her right now what she was doing. Nah, I was playing.
You was fist fighting niggas?
Bro, damn near. Okay, let me tell you a story. I got
That's where
a
vibe got it.
song called "Been There, Done That." It's on SoundCloud, and the cover art is my ex and me's picture, blurred out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I wrote that about her
I see that.
because she cheated on me in a school field trip with this boy. I'm not gonna say no names, but I remember he came back. They came back from the field trip, and I found out. I grabbed that man by the collar, pushed him up against the locker. Nigga, don't you ever
You was not playing.
my bitch. And I broke up with him. That nigga
You
was
just had to
sick.
get that off.
I hated him
She
for the rest of
did.
my life. Deadass. I found out where that nigga lived. I was crazy. So I was like, whatever.
Okay.
And so
One more
that's
question.
when I went to Moore though. And I was wild at Moore. And I was a top tier stud at Moore. Like, I'm not no stud, but I
Top
was
of the
like
line.
the lineup, the fucking ripped jean, like I was fly type shit. I was selling drugs and shit. Like I didn't give a fuck.
That is crazy.
Like I was taking niggas bitches left.
I was
right.
gonna
That
say
is-
take a
this
nigga
is
bitch.
You gotta take a nigga bitch. She's the
Got
she's
to.
the
It's
plug.
it's part of the development, right? It's part of who I am now.
Right, of course.
Right.
So
We've all been there and done that, unfortunately, in some format or way.
Oh, it's crazy.
so
No, I'm not happy in my past though. So
real
Yeah,
quick
we-
though, you
we've all done
said
a little bit.
you said I was crazy. Are you still crazy like that? Will you jack a nigga up for
No,
talking to
no,
your
because
bitch?
now they grown and they really can beat my ass. I am 5'4".
And they got
nigga.
They got
was getting on them
switches
when they-
now.
Exactly.
Hey,
I ain't gonna do that. I am a blue
she was
belt
on the
in
back before
jiu-jitsu,
they
though.
voice switch, nigga. Fuck a switch.
You said
No,
blue
facts.
belt?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
I
shit.
can I can choke a nigga out, but once they
Okay.
pull the switch, it's oh,
And
listen,
look, alright.
I'm
You
gonna have
Hey,
to
got it.
get on the ground and start scooting towards you. I
That's your girl now.
Piss you off. Yeah.
She's, of course you can have her. Why
What
would
are
you
you
even say
what
that?
are we
Done.
talking about?
You win. You win. I don't even got a
Good
knife.
evening,
Okay.
sir.
That's hilarious.
Fuck around and be
Okay.
like, hey,
That
can
is
I come? Look at
wild.
this. But yeah. Now I wanna say I'm crazy. I'm definitely way more mature. Now,
Uh-huh.
do I have some toxic tendencies? Yes. Do I make a plot if I'm pissed off? Yes. Can I create a way that's gonna get you pissed off to the point that makes you text me, but doesn't do no harm? Yes. But I'm really not like that. That's like, yes, no, I'm not even like that. Cause now, right now, I'm poly. So, if you know what polyamory means, it means you have multiple partners. And, at that point, I don't really got time to argue or nothing. Like, I'm gonna communicate
Uh,
how I feel, what I need, my boundaries, my expectations, and from the jump. And if that's not something you can meet,
you
my show. Like,
you
that's really
got
what it is. I ain't got time.
you got 3 bad hoes, right?
That's what I was about to say. TBH.
You got 3 bad hoes,
TBH.
right?
TBH.
TBH type shit. Yeah. A little something like that.
Just saying. Just saying. That's what I was about to say.
But I don't
Fuck
Hey,
with
even
it.
at that time I did have 3 bad hoes.
this is a snippet in time. If you
And
don't
we
know,
We'll
what
get
is
to
it?
it. Sure.
What is it? If you don't know, we have Tayzzy on. Call You Back Drunk, out now, new drop. That's what TBH is on. To be
mhm.
honest, no, 3 bad
Yeah.
hoes.
Mm-mm. Right.
So it's really like both. Like you could say to be honest
It's
or
a
3
double
bad hoes
entendre.
because I'm just being honest. Like I got 3 bad hoes. To be
It's a
H.
triple entendre, 3 bad hoes,
Right.
nigga. Fuck 2, nigga. Fuck the double, nigga.
Right.
3.
3 of them.
Nah, that's
Not 1,
that's a dope song too.
not
Not
2.
2, but 3.
3 of them hoes. Um, so like when it comes to you stop, you done that life now. You done beating niggas up and shit. How did you start
Stuffing niggas in
manifesting that
lockers.
energy onto the paper with misunderstanding and these? How did Is it just your musical, growth? Would you attribute it to that? Or is it just like, nah, I locked in, or just, I caught fire with some stuff and, that just kind of showed you your potential
Yeah, I
in
definitely
hindsight?
think that, if we're talking specifically about misunderstanding, like that was pure like emotion driven of
Mm-hmm.
songwriting for me. And, even with my melodies, like they were very emotional. Like it was really I did lock in. I was hurt. I was like, Daisy, you're a dumb hoe. Why would you do that? Right. I tried to express myself the best way I could with music. And over time I kept writing, R&B songs and love songs and it kept going and then I started rapping. But the thing is I started off rapping for real.
That's what I
I've
was
always
going to be.
been a
I
rapper.
was going to get
That
into
was a
that too.
lyric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Misunderstanding was one of those both, like, I sang a little bit, and then I started rapping, and
Was, was you cold with the bars?
yeah. You wanna hear something that I said that I'm not gonna you need to clip out? But,
Worst jokes of the roast? And yes, we do. We make everything funny. We are the most non-serious species on the planet.
me too,
So
for real.
that's how we get through it, though. It's just funny, man.
Wait, are you black? It don't matter. I'm just wondering.
So, I am mixed, like I said, I'm adopted, but, I know what I'm mixed with because I know my real parents. My mom was white, but she was more like Scandinavian kind of vibe, so, like, not American white,
Interesting.
but, like, a Scandinavian white.
You're
My dad is Jamaican, Haitian, and Dominican. One of
Mm,
his parent I think he said his mom was Haitian and Dominican, and his dad was Jamaican.
mm.
But it's been a minute, I don't really know, and my dad has 18 kids. and they're all studs.
No way.
Most of them niggas are studs. And I remember because when I found out through Ancestry, that's how I found out who my dad was, who my first cousin and all that stuff. I posted him on Facebook and them niggas ripped me. It was like, "Don't you talk about my daddy, fuck nigga." Like, I was like, "Oh shit." I was
Oh
like, "Bro,
shit.
get me off of here. Get me off of here. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. No smoke." And I'm talking about the studs with the wicks and everything. Real Florida bitch.
Oh shit.
Real,
I was like, "I don't want no problems. No
like, you
problems,
know
gang."
what? Right.
Those are jit
That's
studs.
your
Y'all got it.
daddy.
Those are jit.
Right. Some jits.
Yeah, but I was the
Legit
youngest,
studs.
so
Right.
legit.
That is crazy. I wouldn't know what to do with a stud with wicks. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know the proper protocols to deal with that. Like, that is something
So
very
you just gotta
specific.
let them do
Let them
them.
be. Right.
Let them be.
Let them be.
You ever see the dude who goes around messing with the studs? Like, they be on dates and shit,
Yep.
and he
Yes,
be
I
Taking
going,
hate
them
that
on
shit.
blind
I
dates.
hate that shit.
you hate that shit?
That is so
Well,
rapey. I'm not even gonna hold you. That is so rapey. In a way that
interesting.
like you see me out here on dates with my girls, and your first like you obviously don't like. I'm obviously not, like into you, into your anatomy. You feel me? And you can see that on their face. You know what a stud look like, especially the ones that look like niggas. They don't want you. Why are you going up to them? And so their first thing is, oh, they got a coochie. I'm trying to hit. That's the only reason. That's the only reason.
Ooh,
I hear you.
now that you
You feel
definitely
me?
put it that way, that does.
It's weird
I
because, like,
mean, that is
for me, like,
that is kind of
it's
that
like,
is that is very weird. Now that you say it like that, that is very
if
in that
if
context
you,
specifically. I mean, because it's very true. I mean, why the
no,
fuck you up on me?
no,
Because
really,
that's
You
literally the
know
only
then
what's
thing I
up.
have. That's the only
you're
thing I
rage
have that
baiting
would
them.
interest you.
Yeah. And then you're rage baiting them. And of course they gonna get
Yeah,
mad
right.
because this nigga won't leave me alone. And you be surprised if you start fucking with a motherfucker from Florida with wicks. And they got the stick on them. Nigga ain't
John
gonna
Wick,
touch you.
The
And then
motherfucker
stick.
turned to John
who's in
Wick.
the problem? Who's problem? Or what if this motherfucker is really a fucking 6'6" son that's just sitting down ready to beat your ass? Like, you feel me? You remember Cleo from Set It Off? What's her
Yes.
name?
Yes, shout out.
Yes.
That's one of my
Yeah,
Queen
favorite
Queen
Latifah.
studs
Latifah.
ever.
Like, bro. Or Millie Mo. Like, these are 6'5" big bitches. Y'all really rocking nigga shit. Like,
Right.
I don't know. But like, if you see a stud, like, there's like some stems or something, like, cause I'm a stem, then like, and I'm also pansexual, so I have more of, I can tolerate it more. But like, once I say no, it's like, stop talking to me. Period.
Hold on real quick. Put me up on game what a stem is.
A stem is basically the mix between a stud and a femme. But it's really just means that, like, I dress masculine, but I also have very high, like, feminine features, and I also dress a little bit more feminine than your average stud. And I
Correct.
can't be a stud, 1, because I'm pansexual, and stud is a lesbian term for a black woman.
Right, am I?
So, I can't even fit in that category. So
Hold on, what? Stud is
Mhm.
specifically a black woman?
Yeah.
Like historically, too.
Yeah. It originated from, black folks. And then, like, as
So can
long
a
like with
white girl
white
be a
people,
stud, or is
no,
she
they can
just a
be a
masculine lesbian?
masculine.
So I don't want to be
I need to
offensive.
shout out to studs on Black History Month because I didn't realize they're like their own thing. My bad,
Yeah,
studs. That's disrespectful.
yeah,
I don't want to be offensive, but I've heard a lot of white studs, even though they like I know what you just
right.
said, but be called like butch. You know what I mean? Is that like a what is
So,
that?
Is that yeah? Because that's what I
so
grew
I
up.
can't really give you a good definition on butch because I really never really tippy-toed into
With.
that category. I don't really know what butch means. Like I'm not educated enough to give you a solid answer. But we can look it up. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see, because now I'm curious.
I'm glad you said that, Rashad, because that's how I grew up. Everyone, white, masculine, lesbians are butch. Like that's what I grew up. I don't think I ever heard anyone call a black,
Now that you think about it,
yeah,
like,
like a black woman a stud, or a
or a
black
black
woman a
woman a
butch,
butch.
or a white woman a stud. I'm glad you're teaching us, because with most, if there's one thing that I feel like our community probably needs to catch up
Okay.
on, is definitely
So what it says, just from Google, it says butch is a historical identity, mostly deeply rooted in sapphic, lesbian, and trans spaces. Being butch often informs an entire lifestyle, community role, and a way of navigating the world. It's not just about what you wear, but who you are. So they're saying that butch lesbians are like
which is just a classification of it,
rooted in it, like rooted in the heart of it. Mask is more fluid
right?
in terms of like authentic, like aesthetic based. Um,
Okay,
and
okay,
so like you can be masked and still have a very like feminine personality. But
right.
a lot of time, butch, and if you do put this in the clip, if I'm wrong, correct me. But butch is more like this is who I am. I match the clothes. I match the personality. I match this. Type shit.
Through and through,
Sam through and
10
through.
toes
Like
down on that shit.
yeah, 10 toes down. Like yeah, for real. So and like a lot of you know statements or like labels in the community all are some sort of like connected in a way. There's just
Right.
different varieties of types of labels and people and you know identities that anybody could really make a identity of their own if they want. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so
STEM, you trip me out on STEM though. That's one's gonna stick with me.
and
I'm be
a
like,
lot of
oh,
people has
okay.
been asking me like I don't they've been asking me I never knew what STEM was. Or I was like, really? Because I feel like STEM has been around for a long time, but maybe that's just me and the spaces that I'm in to where I know what that
Right.
is.
No, you're probably right. You're talking to two hetero cisgender niggas. What we gonna know about?
Yeah,
They're keeping it a buck.
it'd be
And it's
crazy.
true. But
But yeah,
um I was gonna say, man, we got deep into the weeds on
we
whatever we
did, we
We
started
did.
off of.
did. We
As
went.
I'm like, I did have something down the pathway of thought, but I'm like,
We got
but
to. We just got to do a
kind of in
hard
that space,
reset.
I know, but in that space before we even get too far off, like when did you, I guess, did you always know?
Like when did I come out?
Um, yeah,
So I always knew in the back of my mind that I liked girls because I had this crush in like elementary school, and I was doing a little dancey dance for her at the talent show. She said, "I was like, yeah, that's my girl." Um, but
interesting.
I still dated like boys,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, but I didn't even come out to my on my own to my parents, but I did come out publicly before I came out to my parents. I was a hooper. I had a girlfriend. This girl named Zaya. She she's dead. She's dead to this day. It's crazy. Uh, but we dated. We started this whole like little thing called Kaya Tuesdays or Kaya Thursdays, where it was like our names put together. Little middle school shit, and we would like just pop our shit. But one day I had a basketball game, and she was a cheerleader, and my one of my teammates went up to my parents and was like, that's her girlfriend right there." My parents were like, "Oh, what you mean girlfriend?" Now they didn't care. My parents were like, "Oh, we don't care," but I was spooked. They was gonna say something. So the whole ride home, I was silent, dead silent. I was like, I couldn't even look at my parents. Like I was like, I felt so like I was gonna be disowned. But they were like, "No, we don't care. It's whatever. I don't care." My dad, of course, had to make the comment like, "Well, at least you can't get pregnant." I was like, "All right." Um,
That's the most dad shit ever.
Some
That's like a
but
right.
sitcom shit. That is some straight
no
sitcom shit.
word. Yeah, and so and then from there it was up. Everybody started coming out. I feel like that was like the era of the lesbians back in like 2015, 2014. For real.
You might be right.
No, that's when all the gay shit started happening. When the side cuts, when the motherfucker was shaving the side of their head with the little straight hair to the side. I'm like, I remember that.
It's crazy.
With the
Did
snapback.
you have
I still see some people like
any
that.
hairstyles like it? What was you doing with your hair?
I kept it original, straight in the in the ponytail, slicked back. Nothing too crazy. I kept that that style all the way up to high school. And back in the day, I used to have this little patch of hair that was on top of my head because I cut it for some reason because I never like combed my hair when I was a kid for some reason. So I cut it, and I grew up with this patch on my head, and everybody, that's how you knew it was me. It was like a signature. I had that shit all the way up to the middle of high school. I didn't grow it out
That's
till after high
crazy.
school. It's crazy. It was so ugly. But
Right.
I was pulling. I was pulling.
Hey, it's pulling on the court and
Pulling
off.
with the patch. That's what I was
Huh?
about to say, like, wildly. I said pulling with the patch is crazy. But uh, did you ever feel like when you dated dudes like that it just like you were like, not
Well,
really? Or
I
because you talked about being pansexual, so that's why I was like, I
She
didn't
yeah,
looking
know
like
so
I
I
ain't
feel
never
like
how
dated
your
no
feelings
dude.
were.
I feel like I feel like honestly, I've always been attracted to masculinity. Um, even at that young age, like even when I had boyfriends. But there was a point where I got my heart broke
Hmm.
by somebody that's actually in the industry. And if he sees this, he knows exactly who I'm talking about. And uh
Yikes.
he like broke my heart in like elementary school. And I remember this shit so vividly, like it was yesterday. Broke my heart on field day. He never
Field day?
Field day?
yes. Well, it
How you
wasn't
ruin
that
somebody's
was like
field
okay.
day?
So field day last day of school, right?
Right.
We've been talking on the phone, our parents know each other. Nigga never called me over the summer, not once. I come back to school, he got a new bitch.
Damn.
Oh, I was
I almost
better than
fucked.
that. I just broke
As
up with him
I was
before
ready.
the
That's when
end
I
of the
got into a
school year
fight.
type shit.
No word. But and then I was just like, okay, like women are so much better than men. Like honestly, like as as two men that like women, like they're just more superior. Like they got more to offer. I stuck with it for a good minute, and then like there was times where like I would, think a guy's cute or whatnot. But I think it got to a point where because I came out so young, I was never able to, like resurface my
Right.
sexuality because I
Right.
was more afraid of people being like, "Oh, they're not really gay, they're not really this, they're not really queer, they're not really this." But it's like in reality, I like who I like. I like women, I like men. But I say that with like the littlest amount, like this much,
Mhm.
because it takes a lot for me to like them back. But I open to it because that includes like trans man and all that stuff. I date a trans woman. I would date a non-binary woman, a non-binary person. Like it's such a large spectrum. Like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you, and
Okay.
that's that.
That's why I had to ask because I'm like, you said pansexual, so I'm like, I don't know. Because I heard some people, or I have heard specifically lately, uh, someone who is a stud express how uncomfortable it was to date men while trying to cover up themselves before they came out the closet or,
Yeah,
cover up their sexuality whenever young kind of deal. So I didn't know what your perspective was on it. Uh,
for sure.
Interesting. You teach me a lot. I don't know if Rashad can't hear us anymore.
No, no, no.
Um,
I was listening to something real quick. I can steer you though.
But hell yeah. All right,
Freaky nigga, what was
backtrack
you
off
listening to?
off the sexuality.
He's petty, bro.
What did you say?
He
I
all
said,
about
freaky ass
freak
nigga,
ass nigga. What you listening to?
Hey, that's funny. But yeah,
Oh man.
separate from the sexuality. Let's get back into the music.
Right. No, no, no.
Let's get
I
back into the music because
see.
we finna be here all day.
Right. That's how the iPod is. That's why we are. Like we
Because
try to
we can
have
go
an
down whatever.
outline, but like stuff like this, we
Get
didn't
all
plan
in.
this.
It never goes directly with the
We
outline.
didn't
But no,
plan
I had
this.
and she the only she can't be the only person we've had LGBTQ Like,
Vibe?
she might be the only one. So, like, for us, you're, like, introducing our audience to, like, a different spectrum and
Where
of
I
thought
mean, you
because I'm
got Ty on here
sure
too.
Yeah, vibe.
hey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was about to say. I was like, I know we had somebody. Thank you for reminding me who I had on my own show. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh.
Where
Anyways, um, I had a lot of early stuff. So
Okay.
how did okay, yeah, go ahead before we
It's like,
go ahead.
let's rewind. Um, what age did you come back to Kentucky, and like why did you come back?
so I came back to Kentucky from California in 2024.
Okay.
So that means I was probably like 23, going on 20 or 22, going on 23. No, I was 23. I don't know, I was somewhere around there.
Something
'Cause
like
I'm
that.
24
Right.
now, and I came back
Right.
in September of 2024.
It's 2 years.
Bro,
But I came
if
back because me and my partner at the time, we had broken up. Um, I went down like the rabbit hole of a lot of shit. Like I was my lowest. And I couldn't afford it out there anymore. Like I was paying 220, no, 2200 for a one bedroom, one bathroom in California.
Yep, that's the average. That's average 2 stacks at least.
one
So it
bed,
was
one
really
bath,
hard. Hmm?
1 bed, 1 bath.
Yep. Yeah, but that's not including a dog fee. That's not including cat fees. It's not including like electricity. That's
Bare
just
basics.
pure rent.
Okay, because the first time I would have seen that, I'd be like, yeah, I'm about to head on back.
Where's Rancho Cucamonga at?
That's where I was.
No, shut up.
Rancho.
I literally
Well,
just said that off the top of my head too.
that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
I started off in Irvine, Orange County,
Yep.
but my school was in LA, so I drove from Orange County to LA. That's probably about a 2-hour drive every day. Well, every other day, 'cause I have
You're
every other day.
wild. That's crazy.
And LA traffic means if school started at 6 or if school started at 9, you gotta leave at 5. Deadass. Like,
four
Yeah.
you got
hour
Yeah.
head start.
No, LA traffic
yes,
is disgusting.
yes. Because everybody goes to LA for work. But it's low-key aesthetic. Like, it's, like, something about that just, like, makes me love LA because it's like, I don't even know, it's like, I hate it, but it's like everybody's out here to work. Everybody's out here to work. Nobody's complaining, for real. Like, everybody complains, but you feel me, like, "I'm just gonna get this shit done in LA." But then I finally got my own apartment and moved to Koreatown, little
Okay.
studio, 500 square feet, ghetto ass apartment, but it was re-renovated. Then I left there to move with my partner at that time in South Central, and then me and her got
Oh,
our own spot in Ontario, Rancho Cucamonga.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
How was
I
all
just
of
threw that
there?
out there.
That's crazy. I was like, "Well, how the hell did you get all this information about me? Am I really on the internet
And
like that?"
Nardwuar Mark. Nardwuar Mark. I'm
Hey,
back.
he's
I'm
back.
freaking back, baby. I knew I was gonna make an appearance. No, that was luck. Man, that was God right there.
No, I was like all these. We've had a few people that are from Louisville that moved out to Cali,
Hmm.
and same kind of story, maybe different details, but like, hey, I didn't have nothing, and I went out there and on a limb, and it paid off. You know what I mean? I learned so much. You
Hmm.
met so many people, so like it's like almost meant to be. You know, it's just more of a thought I had.
What do you feel like you came back with? Because you left out so young and then came back. You know, what do you feel like? Did you
I
come back a
came
new
back
person,
with
new
knowledge
confidence?
of the industry. Like, I came back with a blueprint, and that's it. I came back with the experience, to say I lived in California. You tell people you lived in LA, you get like 25 XP added to your
That
name.
is very true,
Right, especially
Uh,
here.
especially
especially
here. They're
here.
like, "Cali," and then people would always be like, "You don't look like you're from here." No, I was reinvented in California. No, but I definitely came back with knowledge and, experience under my belt and a blueprint to really set in. Because I've always been around. If you knew who I am, I've always been around. Have I been around enough and for people to know who I am? Probably not. Not until I came back from California. But I've been
Mhm.
doing this for a real long time, and I feel like I'm at that point where it's like, it's time to show you motherfuckers who the fuck I am because I'm sick and tired of being in the shadows, with everything that I know. So,
Right.
Yep. Nah, it is. It's your time.
gotta
It
be.
You ever
is.
you ever think about, I don't know, not necessarily selling your information, but I play all these instruments. You went out there, you got industry knowledge, like mentoring people or selling it, whatever.
Consultant,
I
whatever.
think I have more priorities rather than to focus on that. I'm still working on things for myself, my brand, my name, to where I don't really have time to pour into somebody to be a mentor. I can give you advice as a friend, but I can't really give you advice as a
Professional.
professional, right? Um, and I think that's okay. Like, I tell people, like, if I go to the studio with somebody, like, I say, okay, I think this should go here. This is how the ear is playing. This is probably how people are gonna listen to it. This is too long. This is too short. This is too like all over the place. I can offer those, but sit down and mentor somebody, I can't do it.
I
Not
feel that. I feel
Like it.
that.
Um, were you ever, because you seem like hella musically talented, were you in any other like programs or like anything outside of bands?
no, I did, however, uh, was a part of AMP at a young age.
Shout out Amp. Shout out
Of
Um,
Mr. Dave.
course.
I should have known.
right when they first started, like,
Yeah.
first opened up, like,
Yeah. Because,
first.
I went to church with the man that started it.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. I don't really remember that because I was pretty young. I was like 15 or something like that.
you
But,
ever record in the stew?
not there, no. I guess, like, what I wanted to go for, like, I don't know, it wasn't put together yet, so my dad kinda pulled me out because I was like, "Dad, like, I'm not really doing what I wanted to do with this at the time."
Mhm.
Now it's probably so much better, um,
That shit's going
but,
crazy.
you know, mm,
Feel it?
uh,
Had to ask.
really wasn't into no things except marching band and band. I never took lessons or anything like that for saxophone, or I learned all that in school, drums, learned that in school. I don't know. So, yeah.
Does that trend? Oh, well, I guess it has too. So when it comes to your music, do you play a lot of your instruments, or does that translate over to music production? Do you do anything like on the boards or with your
No,
vocals? Like, really?
don't, there are some songs that I have, like, engineered on my own, but I'm
Hmm.
not the best. I'm not good at engineering. I'm literally not. I have not produced any of my songs, like, with my beats. Most of them were from YouTube, unfortunately, and then, like, local producers. But I'm about to clean all my platforms of all my music that's not paid for, because 'cause I'm not finna get clips if my shit blows up. So, I just haven't had the strength to do it yet.
Nah,
But,
I feel
um,
it.
yeah.
Whoever I'm sorry, whoever you then is like recording you, you gotta be tapped in with them because like your music
Yeah.
is like
Locked in.
layered,
Locked in.
and they know what to do with you then, and
Yeah.
you know
Right,
where to
Yeah.
punch
right. That
in,
is
and
true. That
Yeah,
is,
that's
yeah,
my homie
yeah, yeah.
Tay. And, Tay is so I didn't meet Tay until I started interning at 400, and I left
Okay.
400, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go with Tay," and I took a chance with Tay, and ever since then, I'm locked in with him. He does all my shows. He's always there with me at my shows, running my sound. Like,
Uh-huh.
me and Tay have honestly created like a crazy relationship, like with music. Like, it's like we're always on the same page. If he knows I'm not feeling it, he's open to like switching the songs because he knows I get in these moods where I can't create sometimes. Sometimes whatever's coming out my mouth don't make no type of sense. Like, you know. But yeah, it's my dog.
That's crazy.
it's
I
dope.
got to meet Tay, what, a couple weeks ago now? Going on a couple weeks. Um, I've heard nothing, literally nothing but good things about
He's
him.
cold. He's
You know what I'm
literally
saying? Like, so
one of the
shout out
best.
to Tay, man, because he has a wide bandwidth of production as well when you really look at it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So he can do everything well, which I'm like, I don't
he's
know. I'm trying to think. You know, homie Mark So Fly?
yeah, my dog too. Yeah, we
So I
actually just,
figured.
did a song together recently.
Damn, Mark, you trying to make songs with
He
everybody, ain't he?
right.
Boy,
It's
we
the
on to
year of
you, Mark.
Taurus. Yeah.
Hey,
It's dope.
hey. So shout out to him. All right, so we talked enough. We're like an hour in. We got the person behind the music. Now the music itself. Um, I listen to everything that you have on streaming platforms, but I feel like if we talked about every song, we might be here forever. So just a couple pointing out. Farewell album cover.
Daryl, yeah, that's crazy.
The album cover. I might have to post that. Might have to post that. So it's you, I'm guessing.
That is me. That
Young
is me.
you. I'm
Little
like,
Tay.
look at her. Lil Tay. She's cute.
Yeah,
I got two girls, so I'm like, oh, look at her. A little
yeah. I
and then I heard the
definitely
song. I'm like, nah, this motherfucker smacked though.
yeah,
I like how experimental you were.
I actually engineered that song myself. That's one of my songs that I've engineered myself. The beat I did
Okay.
not that's just pulled from YouTube. It's
Still
still fire.
like even when people be like, because I get they'll be like, it was a YouTube beat, and I'm like, well, shit, you chose a good one. I ain't heard it before. Like, the
Right.
motherfucker smacking, and you got on it and killed it. So I'm like, shit, YouTube beat or not. But I
Very
like that.
well.
Like, it kept me kind of on the edge of my seat. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, it started out totally like the intro's totally different. You come in, it's totally different.
And
By
like
the
the
end,
EDM
it turns
break and at the
housey.
end.
Yep, I love that.
Yeah. I
Absolutely
love
love that.
EDM
So
music. So that's
me
one thing.
too.
Yeah.
Go crazy on that shit, Tay. Go
Oh,
crazy on that shit,
let me
please.
hop
I'm
on my
like,
EDM bag one day.
please do. Please do. I might have a beat I might have a beat.
Shit,
Couple
oh
EDM
no.
beats in my bag. Shit. Feel me? But no, I fuck with that. Um, but no, I picture I cracked up at it. And the song was dope as well. I still enjoy it. So if you're gonna take that one off, put it back on. Do something.
I
I'll
send it
probably
Um,
to
put
us
it
or
on
something.
SoundCloud or something. I
yeah,
might put
keep it up
everything
in
on
some format.
SoundCloud so people like for like an archive or some shit. I don't fucking
Just
so
and speaking of your catalog, like I said, rock feels, Afrobeat, contemporary R&B to so like you have so many sounds. What is that a reflection of your music taste as growing up, or is that just a product of your growth and your you wanting to try
definitely a
different things?
product of what I've grown up on. I grew up around classic rock because you know my parents, the white folk, grew up around the
Right.
classic rock music, um, and yeah, indie music. So I kind of definitely experimented, and then on top of like growing in Louisville, absorbing the culture and getting with my community, and just kind of create like mixing all of that and just boom, putting that shit somewhere. So yeah,
I think it's dope. Me and Rashad have a have a love for rock. Like I don't know. Plus our generation too. Like you said, you think we old and stuff. Like Linkin Park, Smash Mouth. Like I don't know. We just grew up like
Blink
in a
182.
perfect Blink 182. Like we grew up in the perfect Paramore. Like we grew up in just a lot of in a good time where we just got to absorb it. Like even if you're not a huge fan of it, like you could not absorb it. You know what I'm saying? Like
You
and it
heard it.
also was like a huge part of pop culture. It's not as much of like it's more niche in the pop culture back then. It wasn't. So like it was on our video games. I was wearing skating
what's that first
shoes instead
song
of
from Black
Jordans.
Ops? The Evanescence.
Evernet.
Yes. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yes.
when you reach the like I don't know like the 15th round of zombies when it was the Kinder tie-in. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all didn't
I
play
don't
Call
think
of Duty
so.
like that?
We was
No,
Yeah.
I ain't played. I didn't play like
we
that.
was on different games, yeah.
Well, I don't know what I was
We
on by
wasn't
then.
we wasn't
Probably
Black
Red
Ops.
Dead or some shit.
Yeah. open
I
world
told you.
sports games.
But anyways, but what? When you reach that level or something?
Yeah, when you reach a certain level or whenever you find all 3 pieces of the rock, the
Mhm.
meteor, it, like, plays this song. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it's the song from Evanescence. I don't know how the fuck to say that name.
I know it's that
Evanescence. I think it's Evanescence. I think it's how
Evanescence.
you say it.
Oh,
Evanescence. Evanescence.
I
but
know who you're
Yes.
talking about.
right.
But no, I always find that dope because I'm like, I don't necessarily grow up with that in our communities. So when I find somebody who, especially black, who does it, I'm just kind of like, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? I want to know more. Just like, what project have I been listening to? Poser, the song Poser, with Jada Grace and
Oh, by Striking a Pose Striking a
yeah, all that shit. Like that
yeah.
shit is so like it's dope to me. It's refreshing, and I feel like it's nostalgic. Yet it's something that like we need. You know, like I don't know how it's. It's like
They're
it
bringing
feels
back
something in me that's empty.
yes, they're bringing back rap in, like, m true melody.
There you go. Don't tell
She
me we
freeze up for
lost
you?
Yeah,
Tayzzy.
just, like,
Oh, okay,
real
you just froze up for a second. You good?
real
Okay.
You
I
good?
said it's bringing back, like, real rap and true melody. Because nowadays, people are just like, "Nah, nah, nah, nah." Got a little something, a little, like, one little fancy part that's gonna make everybody's ear itch, right?
Twerk,
But then it
make your
stops.
ear twerk.
Right. Facts. So, that's what I love about Party of
That's
2.
true.
And
Yeah, dope.
they
Actually.
complement each other very well.
They oh my gosh, they really do. And even like the flows and the cadences, you can just tell they play off each other so well. But no, you give me like uh, I wouldn't even call it like a musical aesthetic, but some of that nature where it's just like when I hear you, it's like it's more so it's like it feels like something that I don't know, maybe it's hip hop fatigue conversation. It's all these different things. Maybe it's the exploration of new sounds and being stuck in whatever, but I don't know. That's when I hear you, I'm just like, and being able to have all those different sounds on your project, I'm like, that always intrigues me with an artist. You know what I'm saying? At the very least. Uh, but I think you do them all pretty well. And then
Like
HLPF. Oh, go ahead.
yes. No.
Is that where you were going?
That was next, but as far as like the wide range of sounds you have, like how do you sit down and be like, this is what I want to make next? Do you plan it or do you sit down and what comes out is what comes out?
I think I always start with the vibe of the beat. I don't know, and I'm not really picky, like, I'll go through and look at a beat pack, listen to them real quick, and I'll just be like, "Okay, that's the one." And I'll hop on it. If I can do something on it, I'll do it. If I can't, next beat. Try something different, you know? Because sometimes R&B don't work for me, but hip hop does, or sometimes hip hop don't work for me, but rock does, you know? It just, like,
Mm-hmm.
to
Cause real quick, then we'll move forward to that first album. Sometimes when I'm angry, like trap music ain't enough. I need to listen to
Right.
hard rock. I need to listen to Marilyn
Working
Manson.
out.
Like it ain't enough. I'm like, nah, that ain't
you
mad
said
enough.
Marilyn
Like,
Manson?
yes.
I love that.
Okay.
Boy,
Great.
y'all got that. Y'all got that in
Great.
common.
Love Marilyn Manson.
Yep, me too.
Yeah.
I know it's weird, but hey, it is what it is.
He is an odd guy.
You know, he started, that was the name of the whole band, and then it became only his name. But like, that was the name of the band when he very first started. I don't know.
Nope.
Marilyn Manson.
Interesting fact.
Didn't know that. Didn't know that's where he
And
got his name from.
Marilyn Monroe, and Charles Manson.
Charles
That was the
Manson.
two big people of his time when he was coming up. Marilyn Manson. But that was the group name, and then, like I said, then it became his name. But anyways,
Right.
let's move forward.
So can I be like Kendrick Wimbyama or something?
Right.
Some weird shit. I like that's why I'm like, this is some weird. Hey, it hit though. Marilyn Manson actually hits
Right.
aesthetically. Um,
What's it like?
what does
Double kill.
HLPF mean?
Hate, love, pain, fear. Hate, love,
Hate,
pain,
love,
fear.
pain, fear.
I specifically wrote that album in the middle of a situationship that was killing me. Like,
The Lovers
I
album.
figured
I love
it
her.
was in the
But
middle
the
of
thing is,
something.
I love who this person is about, like, so much. But it was so bad, like, so bad. So I
We
literally named the songs from start to when I started messing with this person to finished. And so that's why everything in parentheses is like the beginning, the rush,
yes.
the come down, this.
The
And a
mess
lot
up
of those
twice.
tracks. Hmm? Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just like, damn, the mess up twice though.
Yeah. Uh,
That was a
what about
question too. I was gonna say, did a relationship inspire this album? And okay,
Had to.
it had to, right?
I'm definitely an
Had
artist
to.
that only writes about real life experiences. So if I'm really talking about something in my songs, like it's legit happening. Legit. There is some like, emphasis on things that might be not so true, but everything, most of them true. I ain't got $1 million
I know.
for that shit. But
Right.
yeah,
That's in a world of fake rap and just a lot of fake music in general, or just fake artistry. That's what is it? I'm about to say replenishing. It's a relief, I guess. Vibe said the same thing when we talked to her. She had a bar saying she don't make music with niggas from around her because they cap too much.
no, for real.
We asked her about it. She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Simple as that. But now I feel it though. I mean, niggas who's doing that, they don't realize when they get older. That shit's lame. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
What else was on there? Songs I mess with. I know. I feel like that smacked.
What'd you say?
I got a verse for Lost Feelings. You want to hear it real quick? Because you left that verse open. So you
Open
want to hear what I
verse,
got for it? Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm just.
right?
I just want to see your
nah,
face.
nah, nah.
Nah, nigga. Nah,
I'm
nigga.
not saying
Get
let's
on
go,
that
let's go,
motherfucker,
let's
nigga.
hear it.
Let's talk that shit.
That's really why I
All
iPod
wanted
right.
to do it, but
exclusive.
nobody did that. So
Fuck it. I'm getting on it then. I don't know what it's gonna be. Tell me if I'm ass. I don't care. I'm hopping on it then.
okay. Right
It's
now?
right.
No, not right now. Not right now. Hold on. Shit. Hey, it's crazy because you can add the music in now to your digs.
Right here, start
That's
that shit up.
crazy. I would have to go download it and do all kind of other shit. Hold on. Let me see if I have it over here. Let me see if I have it over here. If it's updated.
No, like
It might not have
that
updated with her shit on my what you call it. Go ahead though.
that that album, HLPF, it put me in like a trance. Like I was we obviously try to listen to like the artist's music before we get on there. And I was just laying on my couch and like almost forgot that I was listening to music. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? Like I just was let it play and I was just
It
when it
was
was over,
chill.
I was like, damn, that was good. It put me
It's
in a
like, damn,
trance,
where'd
so
the vibes go? Type shit.
that was good. And then like I
Meeting you
said, I
again. I know.
right.
Ride for you. Lose feelings. Yeah, those are my time.
I
Go ahead. You go ahead.
love Ride for You. I mixed that song myself. And that's one of my favorite songs.
It didn't
You said
have
what?
a ride for you. She mixed
Yeah.
it.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
It didn't have a parenthesis next to it.
I know.
Yeah,
That's what I was
well,
about to say.
that was the extended, right? That was in the extended deluxe album.
That's all I
Ride for
listened
You?
to. That verse.
Yes, I may be the only one I listen to too.
I think that's in the extended
Interesting.
deluxe. Because if it's in the extended deluxe column, I didn't put parentheses on those. I kind of just did that because I wanted to drop more songs.
I
Okay,
feel
I
that.
feel you. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Um, even some other ones that I forgot to say earlier. Gelato. I still mess with that.
I just deleted Gelato.
I see. I literally see. That's why I'm
I
looking
just
at it, and it says it's no longer on here, and I'm like, damn, I was bumping that shit. Keep it moving. Um,
You
but
can find
no,
it on SoundCloud.
I see. I see. You're reverting us to SoundCloud. I feel you though. Clean it though.
Trying to be a good person, not steal.
She says she ain't getting clipped.
Shane getting clipped.
Not because Kelbo
Hey,
be getting on me for that. Kelbo
Kelvo.
Beats,
Well, all the
he be getting on me for that.
oh yeah. Shout out Kelvo.
He
My
be like,
bad.
"You're
Shout out.
stealing," and I'm like, "Bruh."
Yep, yep. I
It
knew
ain't
one of your
your
producer
beat.
fans would. I knew one of your producer fans would get on your neck about
Y'all,
it.
I actually just got my video,
What?
Lightsabers and Lipstick video. I'm gonna send you.
You just got a new music video.
Well, it's
iPod
like a
OddPod
exclusive.
exclusive.
It's
OddPod
the
freaking exclusive, dog.
Can I share my screen on here? I can.
We just updated it too, so she can do it too. It's just crazy. It's worked out perfectly.
This is a real iPod exclusive. Look,
This is
hold
the
on. We
exclusive.
got some new stuff up here. Hold on.
Okay, but the angles are. Oh,
That's
freaky.
that's like that's my old
Told you,
tagline.
it's a freaky sound. He was listening to earlier. It's the freaky sound.
That's my old tagline.
That's his old tagline. But what would make it even freakier is if when I be like, "That's my
Can
wife
you see
saying
my
it," she'd
screen?
be like, "Nah, y'all some weird
Right,
niggas."
no.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I
Yes.
see your screen. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, it's
So
Slim.
you-
Shout out Slim. He got to get on
So-
here. Slim got to get on here. Slim,
So you watching
we
this for
got
the first time right now?
Yep.
Okay.
You ready?
you. OddPod exclusive.
We ready.
Is it only showing her the video?
Is it playing on your end, Tay?
What'd you say?
Is it already playing on your screen?
Yeah, it's not playing.
Nope.
Can
Damn it.
y'all see my screen though?
Yep.
We
But
see
as
the
soon as you
email.
like opened it and started playing it, I don't know if you have to like create a whole new tab for it.
Like tell it to
But that wouldn't
watch
make
that
sense
video
either.
screen
Yeah,
now.
that would make sense because it did say that. Hold on, let me see.
Here we go.
Ooh.
See it now?
Yes.
Can you hear it?
Yep.
All right, yo, what's good, everybody? My name is Tayzzy, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Refined in LA, though, don't forget it.
First off, we're gonna say happy birthday. And how does it feel you celebrating your birthday and your music at the same time?
It's honestly my biggest lesson, like right now where I'm at in life. Like, it really was a milestone for me to say, like, hey, I made it this far in life and I'm making it this far with music. So it was just amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty dope because like it was different for me too. Like, 'cause, like the title Lightsabers and Lipsticks is hard and super visual. Like, what inspired that name?
I'm a big Star Wars fan, man. I grew up with Star Wars. I got like all the Lego sets you could think of. I got my own lightsabers. If you was there, you've seen it live in action. And I just love it. And the lipstick part of it was more for like the queer scene. You know, if you know, you know.
Yeah, it was too. When I walked in, I seen them lightsabers going everywhere. Lights going up. I said, I don't know what to.
Yeah, it was lit.
If you had to describe this project in 3 emotions or moods, what would they be?
Thrilling, mischievous, and emotional. This EP has really brought all 3 of those out. Like, Earthy Woman is very emotional. Rapping Heart is very emotional. 3 Bad Hoes is kind of mischievous, but it's not really mischievous because that's, if you listen to the song, really tell the truth. You know, there's nothing mischievous about it. But it's just the fact that to other people, if you're not polyamorous, you want to understand. You know, so it's like cool. And then thrilling, like, you got it. You feel me? I'm on a mountain right now, and I'm going up, and I ain't gonna stop.
But after the whole listening party / birthday party, what do you want people to remember most about Tayzzy in this era?
The experience. Every time you see me, no matter where, whether it's at the bar, on the street, at the restaurant, at the party, at the performance, you're gonna get an experience from me every time.
Yep.
Perfect. Fuck with that.
Oh shit, what y'all think?
Fuck with that. Shout out Slim. Shout out Tayzzy. Shout out. I fuck with that. That's good. Builds anticipation perfectly type shit. Gives me a low key like who I'm getting into kind of deal. Thought y'all both did a good job on that shit.
Thank you.
No, I
Yeah.
liked it.
Still.
It looked like your performance like a mosh pit almost.
So yes, because I didn't really like the stage at Kaiju.
Okay.
I'm not really a stage performer. Like I gotta interact. I gotta be on the ground with the people. You gonna
But I
put me in
love
one
that.
spot? Put me
How that
everywhere.
looks. Right.
That's
Me
why I
too.
bring
I
my
love.
own mics. Because if you ain't got a wireless mic, I'm not like you feel me.
I'm
I
not.
brought my own mics, my own little thing, my lapel mic, because I wanted to use my lightsabers. So like,
Right.
I'm a real artist. Like I don't just perform behind an MP3. I got my engineer with me. I got this. I got that. I got my shows like show list. Like I'm a performer. I'm really trying to be a part of the industry, not just a Spinelli show. No shade.
I feel
No
it.
shade. No shade. Because I love
Did
No,
Spinelli.
it ain't no
But
shade. It is what it is.
did you have on a robe?
I
Like
did.
I was like, she's really looking like the Sith out here.
That's
But
what I
I'm
was
not a
gonna
Sith.
ask her.
I'm not a Sith though. I'm a great Jedi.
What?
Okay. So
Oh,
you
I
in
should have. Hey,
between.
she's a
So
great.
you in
She's with
between,
us.
right?
She's with us. She's a great Jedi. Fuck with that. That's a
Yeah,
great
that's why
answer.
my hair was white. That's why my lightsaber was white, even though it looked blue. I
Okay,
don't
that's
know
what I was
why.
gonna ask you. What color would your lightsaber
It
be?
was white.
Now,
Okay.
It was.
in real life, I identify more with a great Jedi, like as far as how I see the world. But at heart, like my favorite, you see what's over my shoulder here.
You're a Sith.
You see that up there.
Yeah, you're a
He's Sith.
Sith.
He's Sith.
And
I
last thing, you can
can't
keep going. I'll
can't
be
even
right back.
argue though. Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on. Be right back.
I can. I'm tearing both of y'all. I'm slicing y'all up.
I gotta pull out the action figures. Any chance I get.
Action. Amelia she's starting to like Star Wars more. We got a Star Wars book, so it's like 8 Star
Oh.
Wars story that stretch from like episode 4 or 5, or yeah, episode 4 or 5 all the way to Rey and Finn.
Okay.
So it's like
You
8
can-
stories that do that.
You can watch Skeleton Crew with her. I think she'd like that.
Is that the one that just came out that started out with Darth Maul?
No,
Wait,
that's
what we talking about?
That's a different
Skeleton
one.
Crew. He could watch with his daughter.
Did it come
She's
out
starting
yet?
to get into.
Yeah, it's
It
on,
did
it's on
come out,
Disney.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
She's getting more into Star Wars.
I'm
So
gonna
she wanna
show
know
you.
what things are. Ewoks, Chewie,
Right,
all that stuff.
Chewbacca. I'm gonna show you a few action figures. We got Vader unmasked. That's probably
Okay.
my favorite action figure I got.
It's crazy because in my head I'm like, he kind of turned into ugly ass Palpatine a little bit.
Right.
Low-key.
And speaking of Palpatine,
Low key. That's why. Low key.
of course you gotta have him with it.
Yeah.
And you might mess with Ahsoka.
I love Ahsoka. I'm so Ahsoka coded.
Okay. All right. I decided I gotta show my action figures when I get a chance to.
That's real.
So
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? I gotta say, and this might just bump me down a couple notches just because it's so common. I gotta say, Revenge of the Sith is my favorite.
of course.
Okay.
If you don't really watch Star Wars, that's not your favorite because, storyline wise, it goes crazy. And if you watch the Clone Wars
Right.
and everything that's happening actually
You
at that time,
watch him melt down into that.
it's
You seen it coming.
nigga, that shit is crazy.
That is.
But I gotta say, I fuck with Andor. I think
Yes.
Andor
Okay.
is a
Great
very
show.
underrated show, even though it's not a
Uh-huh.
movie. But
Right.
it's definitely underrated along with the movie Rogue One
Okay. I fuck with Rogue One too.
because they kind of
And-
tied.
Right. In Andor, you
Right.
don't even have to be a Star Wars fan, and I swear you could watch Andor. Like it's just
No
a good
facts.
show. And then
Word.
Rogue One, I love that too. Like that's when they started filling in the blanks in between the episodes, like episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or
Right.
whatever. And I just loved it. Like I was like, oh, we get more Star Wars. So like, I think that was
Yeah,
one of the
I
first
think
ones.
they could have did better on Ahsoka too.
Yeah, I agree, but
Coulda
I
did
still
so much
enjoyed it.
better. I did enjoy it, but I was like low key expecting more. Like I went in there with a very high expectation,
Yeah,
and it wasn't that.
I
So
think Andor is by far their best show they've made. Like Andor
yeah,
was good.
100%. Maul is fire though.
Oh,
Maul is
Okay.
fire.
Okay. Maul is fire. Okay. Okay.
that
Fire. Like
animation is crazy.
it's crazy. It's
Like
like
you
Clone
just
Wars,
gotta
but
see
better.
it, Marcus. You gotta watch it. Like
I've
they
seen
the
a
backdrops
little
are
bit
like
of it.
paintings. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it kind of
It's
reminds
dope
me
as
of that.
hell.
It kind of reminded me of like Miles Morales in a way. I don't know, like
Okay. Okay.
that. And
Yeah.
and did you see? If you've seen the Mandalorian, did you peep the soundtracks in that motherfucker?
The movie that
Yeah,
just came out, I ain't watched it
Grogu,
yet.
bruh. When you listen,
Mandalorian Grogu.
you gonna listen to that soundtrack, and you gonna be like, what nigga is behind this
You know
scene?
it's a nigga.
No,
That's
for
what.
real. I don't know who, but it says that it's made by Ludwig. But I low key don't.
Interesting. But Ludwig got a lot of, he be hanging with niggas and shit. So
That's true.
Ludwig be hanging with niggas. Cause Ludwig did the music with
He did it all.
he's tight with your boy, Coogler, right? I'm not tripping.
Ryan
Ryan
Coogler,
Coogler.
Sinners, Black Panther.
Am I thinking of the wrong person? I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to look it up.
The
before
one
I
that
don't
did
know
like,
the answers.
yeah, I don't know, loud ass types.
Fat finger.
Fuck it. Fuck you, nigga. You've been waiting for some shit to say to me.
Right.
Fuck
I
you.
had to get something back
You
after
talking
that
about
freak
Ludwig
ass
Göransson,
comment.
right?
What'd you say?
You said Ludwig. Is it Ludwig Göransson? White dude with the long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ryan Coogler. That's Ryan Coogler. They were roommates together.
So
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
makes
Okay.
That makes
Backtrack.
sense.
We keep getting off topic, gang. We keep
Oh,
getting
my
off.
bad. Yeah, let's
we
finally get. Hey,
let's
let's. My bad. My
I
bad.
g-
We good. You good.
so
Let me
I
tell
got
you
to
about.
transition into the
Finally, somebody had it. Somebody.
right.
Damn. You got. It's your podcast, nigga.
Look, hold on.
Transition.
You fucking me up. Okay, I got it. What happened between HLPF and the newest one? Call Me Back Drunk.
Call me.
Self-identity.
So like it feels like okay. So you understand the question. I ain't even gotta continue.
Yeah, like I think
Yeah.
like what makes me different from Call Me Back Drunk to now is like myself. Like coming to terms with who I am. You know, when I made Hate, Love, Pain, Fear, I was confused. I was going through shit. I was being told that I was this, I was that, that like I was at my lowest. I didn't feel, like me. But like as like you separate yourself from situations and you really, block out everything that doesn't need to be in your ear, in your life, in your music, it it changes you. And I started to find myself, with my sexuality and you know, just me and who I am and what my boundaries and what I can bring and what I can't bring, what I can do and what I can't do at the moment. Like it's like really just finding that fine line of who's Tayzzy, asking myself that every day. Like, what do I want to be remembered for if I died right now?
So
Because
like
I
a
feel like,
coming of age.
yeah, and I think like even in Call Me Back Drunk, like you can hear my confidence. Like in
I agree.
HLP and what Halo Pain Fear, you don't hear that. Like you hear words, you hear melodies, but you don't feel emotion like you do in Call Me Back Drunk or any of my recent, tracks.
Berkeley, other side of, was it on the other side of the bed?
Her side of the bed.
Her side of the bed. Like,
Your side of the
I
bed.
agree totally on that
Mhm.
one because I'm like, there's something different. And that's why I was wondering, like, what is it that you feel like that's different that you're putting in your sauce? Is it something musical or is it something in you that you feel like makes your music different from 2024 to 2026?
In me. I've always had the sauce,
That's crazy.
but there's new versions, there's new recipes. There's like, I'm literally the same person that I was. I just experienced life different and I brought out a new sauce, you know? I
No.
turned into fucking I don't even know how I can put this, like, I was plain soup, tomato soup, now I'm spaghetti type shit, like, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
They're like, that's just the truth.
Caterpillar to a butterfly, like,
Caterpillar to the
not
butterfly.
really.
No, I think that's a good.
I feel like you reinvent yourself like a lot through life. Like, and,
Mhm,
some people have the whole 7-year rule. You change every 7 years in this. So I feel like it's just your natural reset, maybe. Not even
mhm.
reset, because I feel like you coming of something too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like coming of self in a way, though.
A
So,
path of, like, self-love and all that. Like, I
mhm.
really had to learn to love myself, literally, after everything that happened with the relationship, like, all this other things that led me to that. Like, I really had to find myself and love myself all over again. And, like, I could talk about all day, but unless you've experienced that before, like,
Right.
that's hard. That shit's hard, especially being a musician with brain fog and like,
Ooh,
no mental, like,
yes.
stimulation, like,
Yes.
it's like a robot, like, for real,
Yep.
because you don't care. You don't care, you start doing drugs, you start getting mad at people that have been there for you forever, like, that shit's so hard because you hurt so many people along the way, and, but I feel like that's part of life, like, you really have to do stuff like, you really have to go through that to understand, like, everything in life. Like, it gives you more purpose, more motivation, more drive.
Taps into a deeper drive.
I feel like in a lot of your songs you go back and forth, like you'll be feeling yourself and then like you'll go back to like being a little more vulnerable. Like you like walk that tightrope of
I
those
mean, that's
two.
what I
Like
walk in real life. For real though, like, 1 second, like, I'm cool, I'm all hype, I'm like, "Damn, I'm really that bitch." But then I am sensitive as fuck, and sometimes, like, I let shit get to my head like a normal human being, and then I start to write about it, and I'm like, "Damn, I really, like, need to talk about this." Like, and, it's okay to be vulnerable, especially with the music. So, I really try to embrace that side when that side comes out. It doesn't come out as much as it used to because I'm so, like, locked in on myself, and it takes a lot to, like, push me down or, like, whatever it may be. Uh, I feel like I'm very grounded in that sort. So, but I love making vulnerable music. I feel like it's easier, unfortunately.
That sounds like almost ironic, like oxymoronic. It's
Mm,
easier to make vulnerable music.
yeah.
but
That's crazy.
I understand it
But I
because
know what you mean. It's almost
it
therapeutic
just
in a way,
pours
though.
out. Yeah, it just pours out of
Mhm.
you like when you
Right.
feeling that.
So almost as in like the truth sets you free,
Mhm.
just musically.
Yep. Just musical.
That's deep. That, that's
You
that's like that's lightweight deep.
on the song "Wrapped in Your Heart," you singing your ass off, ain't you?
No, bro, that's my jam on that motherfucker too.
I definitely
Like you hitting that
was.
motherfucker.
I definitely was.
I like it.
I'm like, she
I was in
is
the
hitting that
studio making
motherfucker.
that shit, and I was like, "Damn, I'm really, like, belching right now."
Right.
That right. I know
For
you was.
real.
And this
Back up
nigga
off that
was
mic,
like,
nigga.
"Yeah,
Shit.
go ahead and keep doing that." We had to redo that, like, over and over. This still wasn't perfect, but I was like, "Man, I can't belt
I'm
like that
rolling
for
with it.
so long, my throat gonna be cooked."
Right. For real.
Right.
But,
You was
yeah, I
hitting
love
that
that song.
motherfucker though. That's one of my
Very
favorite songs on there, though.
yeah.
Wrap back around to them 3 bad hoes. You all about I can teach you how to keep your favorite hoe. I was like, oh shit.
Oh shit! Put me in that. Put
Right.
me in Tayzzy camp. Put me in Tayzzy boot camp where I'm just like,
No, because what I
that
was
would be
thinking,
such a funny video.
that's what I was thinking, and me and Tay was talking about that. Like I was literally talking about like, what if I did a music video where it's like Tayzzy Camp?
But it's a
That's
bunch
It's
of
just a whole
niggas.
bunch of
It's a
hey.
people.
bunch of
Like,
not even a bunch of niggas, but definitely have some niggas there. Like, man, be some funny
Hey,
shit. She
now
took my
that's a
hoe back in the
tough
day. You feel me?
line.
Nah, it's like
I can
she.
teach
Hey,
you how to
I
keep your favorite
keep your
hoe.
favorite hoe. That's some
Hey,
shit Drake would try to
word.
say. That's some shit Drake would try to say. That's
right.
some Iceman shit.
Now
And
Drake
Nigga.
gonna
then
try to see this in a couple years. He gonna steal it.
he gonna take
Show
it and
is.
shit.
Show is.
And then
I
she
gonna
was on
teach
some
Kendrick
real
how to keep
player
his
shit
favorite
too.
hoe.
She all about ain't no secrets. They all know. I was like, oh my god.
I know.
She's
That's when I was like, that's when she was like, I know who I am. I can see it like I'm feeling myself. But at the same
right.
time, like I know who I am, motherfucker. So like it is what it is. Like they all know, nigga. The fuck?
They don't know you
You
ain't
about to
right.
ruin this party,
Like
nigga?
you over
Right.
here
Who you
you
gonna
over
tell
here
on me?
trying to tell me like nigga ain't nothing that they don't have.
Right. I'll bring
Nigga,
them
we
all
gotta
3
keep it
right
honest.
here.
That's the girl code. Like what the fuck? Like that ass. Like literally.
I do have to say this, like, who do you I know you make your music like just to make music, but like I can't help, even as a nigga, where I'm like, I legitimately fuck with this because she be painting the emotions that I got, like in a format or way, like better than niggas do. Like, you know
No.
what I'm
Well,
saying?
I
Do you
mean,
ever get that? Do you ever get that from dudes where you like, you tell my emotions better than niggas do? You know what I'm saying? Like in some format.
I mean, I'm a woman. Half the shit I do is better than
There you
niggas.
go. Well, you win, I
But
guess.
I
My
guess
bad.
like if we're really thinking about it, I think women are more like I don't even know the word. We're more emotional. So we have more of like
A
emotional
deeper,
intelligence and a deeper understanding of our emotions and how we feel. So it's easier for us to like put it out there, you know, and write it down and share those things. But as somebody like that messes with both sides of the spectrum, I can see it from literally every point of view. So that's why like I make music
that
for
might be
niggas,
funny.
the gays, everybody.
Right,
Literally.
right,
Like everybody can relate to it. That's really what I want my music to be. I don't want it to just be like one thing. I want everybody to
right.
understand and feel it.
I thought about that when I listened to her. I'm like, I'm just kind of like, I know it's like R&B's not as wide as it used to be, like not as many people. You know what I'm saying? Just like how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a thought I had. It's just like I be
Yeah.
listening to her and vibe, or just I don't even know. I'm just kind of like, might step your game up, niggas.
right. Nah, that I couldn't get over that bar though. That was like shit.
Uh, You Got It was produced by Hindsight, wasn't it?
Mhm. Yep.
Shout out
Definitely.
Hindsight. That's
Shout
the
out
intro.
hindsight. Shout out Carl. Shout out well, Carl and Reckless is the same nigga. Wait.
Shout out to
Same
my
right.
Shout out
nigga
Jules.
Carl.
Shout
I'm
out
out here
Dylan.
going reckless.
Reckless.
Ray. Like
Latrey,
and the only
Boss,
person that I haven't
Dylan.
met yet is Latrell. At least I don't think so. I have
That
not
doesn't
met him.
surprise me. I haven't met him either.
Everybody else I've met.
See, wasn't at the show.
He went at the show. I told him I'm gonna be his live body double on live performances. Like, stop playing games with me. Come here talking. We're talking about we talk different.
The last thing I got about Call Me Back Drunk is it's like the vibe on the first 2 songs is a little different than like the last 3 songs. Like it like shifts.
The first 3, yeah, definitely. And like when I was thinking about the order of the song of the like the way it is, I was like, I don't know, I don't even remember. I think my thinking was like, "You Got It" was really a song about like who I am, and even though people might think it's about somebody, I was really talking about myself.
Right.
Really, I was talking about myself. Like back in 2016, nigga, I started rapping. You feel me? Like,
Right.
I'm really talking about
Right.
myself because I got it. Tayzzy, you got it. Talking to myself. And, 3 Bad Hoes kept that momentum going from You Got It, and then we slowed it down with Poem, and then we
Right.
kinda kept it there, and then we brought it back up, but not with the same vibe, but with the emotion,
Right.
you know? So it definitely kind of it went
Interesting.
together, but it's a different build at the end. Like, it was still
Right.
very upbeat, very like that, but it was more like emotion. I was singing my heart out, like, it was different, you know?
It was dope. And also Earthy Woman, that's also like one that stuck, that's will always stick with me for real. I'm just kind of like, that aesthetic is dope. The way you explained it, unfolded, the small little details that end up,
Like,
creating
my
Earthy
favorite part
Woman. I'm
was
just like,
when I was like, put an insect in your ear.
yeah,
I was
yeah, I
like,
fuck with that.
there's this one girl I follow on Instagram, and she, is like a fashion figure, like, she's really into fashion, and she'll put, like, incense in her dreads. I thought that shit was cool, so I was like, "I'm
That
gonna
is
put that in a song."
that is
That's
dope.
dope. I ain't gonna lie, that's dope. Where your shit at, shit?
My what?
Nigga, your incense, nigga.
I,
Put some shit back in that ponytail, nigga.
I ain't got no.
Hide that motherfucker. Ah, shit. Shit. Fuck around. Fuck around, turn to Michael Jackson, nigga. Pepsi Michael Jackson, too, nigga.
Shit up.
Yeah,
Like,
shut the fuck up.
I,
Oh, man. But no, all in all, like, I said this same thing to June, and I feel the same exact way about your tape. Is that like it's like a petite 7-course meal that like has a lot of flavor in each song. You know what I'm saying? Like has a lot, and it's like every bite is really enjoyable. And then you're like, damn. And then I gotta go into the next one. Then you go into the next one. You're like, damn, this motherfucker's fire too, though. I felt that way, especially through like the first 3 songs. So I'm like, I gotta figure out how this motherfucker's about to end. You know what I'm saying? So, um, just impressed with that, and not only that, but shout out to, like I said, we on with Tayzzy. Other songs, Berkeley. We said Her Side of the Bed.
yep.
How do you pronounce the one, the Japanese one you dropped?
Ayane? Oh, I forgot to tell you the story.
Ayane.
Ayane.
Yes, Ayane.
So when I was in Japan, I swear to God, I met the love of my life, y'all. I'm not even playing. I swear to God. Her name was Ayane. And, literally first night in Tokyo, I went to the gay bar, and then I met some friends, and then we ended up going to this club there called Adam. I bought a section, was feeling myself a little, I was like, I'm on top of the world
You're
right
going
now.
crazy in Japan,
And
dude.
she was with us, and, like, she was, like, telling me her story. Now, let this be known, this is all through Google Translate. She don't speak a
That's
lick of English,
crazy.
all Google Translate. But, like, you know, she was great, we vibed, we hung out, like, 3 times while I was out there, and, like, we was definitely on the same page. She was feeling me, I was feeling her, and, we had a little moment at the club and shit, and it was great. And then, like, my last day, we hung out before, and she was so sad. I was so sad. I was like, "Oh my god, like, I'm probably never gonna see her again." So I wrote a song about it.
Okay.
I wrote a song about it. And she heard the
Good song
song.
too.
I don't think she understands the song, but I
Damn,
I was like, I'm sure she could figure out a way to translate it, but and that's what
that's
it is in Spanish, so
crazy.
I mean, not Spanish, in Japanese. That's why the Japanese symbol says that's her name.
Right. You ain't gonna send her the lyrics?
No. No,
Is is
she'll
that
figure it out.
is that like her first test? Like, how far you gonna go to see what I said about you? Like,
Yeah,
figure it out for yourself.
it wasn't, she didn't translate it right away, so I'm like, "Alright, cool." But, like, she was great. She's the sweetest person ever, and, it's just it's crazy stuff. It's, like, actually, like, so, like, doesn't feel real that that happened.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. That seems like a movie, like it's like an episode of some shit I just watched or something. I'm like, damn,
No,
like an
for real.
episode of Atlanta or something. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit where it's just like, damn, that's it, huh?
Right.
Like that's
I can't stay
crazy, and it's a
even if
dope
I
song.
wanted to type shit. Like,
Literally.
and I did say I will fly her out one day. I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Hey, Yane.
You was
But
over
that makes me
you was
She was
over
over there doing
spitting. You was
right.
Hey,
you
She
was
was
in
over there.
her ear.
me
You
in
was in her
Japan.
you was in her phone since you was on translate.
Right, technically, she was in the phone. Her phone
I
was in
was,
there.
but we was vibing. Like there was one time one night she got fucked up, and then I had to take care of her, and then I had to like get her a taxi all the way home, which was far as fuck, like South Tokyo. Uh, and the next time I got drunk as fuck, and then she had to take care of me, and I was like, bro, this is crazy. And the fact that I would trust her type shit, and she would be like, oh, like don't keep your bag behind you, because people are known for snatching bags. Like she's like
Putting you up on
treat
game and
like
shit.
you feel me? Like I'm over here like yeah, like low key we in the hood of Tokyo. Like
Damn.
yeah,
Damn.
and but it was cool. I met Coochie Coo out there. I don't know if you know who Coochie Coo is, but he's like a he's like an influencer. He's just a Filipino nigga. And he's just a freaked out nigga type shit. But I met him in Japan and we've been locked in ever since. But he's like famous and shit. I was like,
Coochie
Coochie
damn,
Coo, that's
Coochie
Coo.
Coo.
crazy.
Literally. She looking
Damn,
at me,
shout
she
out
looking at
Coochie.
me like, nigga, what?
Right.
Who was
Big
Coochie Coo?
Cooch. Okay.
Big Cooch, shout out Big Cooch is crazy. Shout out Big
Hey,
Cooch
bro.
is crazy.
Listen.
Oh man, she ain't gonna let you keep getting away with that disrespect. Anyway,
No disrespect.
but no disrespect, Big Cooch, but that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's a crazy story. But and then I guess what's one thing that you took away from Japan that other people should, why should other people get out there? What do you feel like it did for you?
I think you need to break the culture barrier of like so like like I think that Japan is all Japan has been a very like kept together community. Like, like for centuries, like they've always like they stayed there and didn't go nowhere else, didn't breed with nobody else. Like you feel me? Or
Yep.
like what? But like going there and seeing that aspect and how they like work so well together as a country and how they're like clean and their food's cleaner and like I don't know if it's just no, it's just, like Japanese folks, they don't use deodorant because they don't have a certain like DNA code to where it makes them stink.
I
You
heard
know
that
that?
before. Yeah. I random,
That's
but I heard
crazy to
that.
me because like how like we're like how do you like how did but that's like literally like evolution.
And it's hot and humid there too. But I go
That's
act
cool.
like it's just like cold. It's like a fucking rainforest there at times.
No word. But I think everybody needs to visit to experience also that America is not what they say it is. Like they say we're so developed and we're the best country. Like in certain ways we
Uh-huh.
can be, but like when we're talking about community and like all this other stuff, Japan is killing us. Even like technology wise,
Oh
bro. Like
yes.
they literally are like advanced. Why don't every place here have bidets? For real. Like, why don't every place in America have bidets? We could literally save so much money on toilet paper. Cause
Don't
how
go
many
there with
niggas
me.
roll that shit over their hand about 30 times to wipe their ass?
Don't go
You
there
need
with
don't
me.
bidet. They
I live
don't.
with 3 other women, so
but
the
like
toilet paper amount is crazy in this household.
but
Fucking
like
ridiculous.
I feel like it wouldn't clean me how I want. Like
It
it's just a little
do.
water. It do
It
what?
do.
Oh, it
It
do
do.
clean up.
Nigga, look, the settings on bro, you have a whole keypad next to here on settings and strength of the stream.
Damn.
Like, think about if you have a splat on the wall and with the right amount of fucking force, that's just
It'll
coming
get
off
that.
easy.
It'll get that up through.
Yes.
Hey,
Okay.
And
as
then your
toxic
ass is
masculine as this
clean.
country is, there's
Right.
no way in hell they taking. There's no
No,
way.
but they should. Niggas don't wash
I'm
their
not letting
ass.
those. I'd rather pay
Which is disgusting.
$10 every time for toilet paper and walk
I
around with
literally
dirty
just seen
shit
a
in my
video.
ass.
No
That's
facts.
how. That's
I literally just seen a video of this niggas like was saying they don't spread their cheeks when they wash their
Yes, when
ass.
they doing that shout,
And
come
he was like, "No,
on,
that's gay." I was
dude.
that's
like, "How is
gay.
that gay when
I'm
you're
like,
washing your ass?
that's
Yeah,
Like
that's
bro, I
nobody is
hate
unreasonable.
watching you, son."
that.
Right.
But why would gay be so like why would a tad of gay be above all your hygiene? Like that's weird to me. Also,
That's what I'm saying.
it's
Like,
like
what is hygiene gay?
that's okay. That's my point. Where else does hygiene and gay intersect?
It don't literally,
Hygiene is everybody and everything all the time, no
literally
matter what you are.
facts.
I'm like, that's why I just be like, you know what, you niggas are so dumb. Just like y'all just what they
Y'all just need to go off face of earth, bro. Cause y'all the problem. Y'all probably the reason why
nah,
disease spread.
bro, some black plague shit. You feel me?
No
Dirty
facts.
ass niggas.
It ain't all of
Literally
us.
dirty ass niggas.
And their nails be all dirty. That's how you know niggas be digging in your ass because their nails be
Right.
dirty.
My
I
shit clean. My
accidentally give
shit's good.
myself pink eye looking
Bunch
ass
of
nigga.
That's funny as hell.
Dirty.
But
That's
yeah, that's what I
crazy.
take from
I'm glad.
Japan.
That's what we took. That's what we taking away. Niggas,
Yeah.
stop being so toxic masculine.
And
Yeah.
last, they're gas stations, bro. They're gas
Cracking?
stations and they're convenience stores. If we were to go to a 7-Eleven in Japan, they got so much more shit. We go here, we get pizza and fucking hot dogs. Nigga, I could get a whole meal at the convenience store for $2.
Damn.
And they be old hot dogs
And
here
they be
too.
fire.
Right.
Facts,
They
we
be
be sitting
like
there all day.
timestamp 3.5 hours ago. Be like,
No,
you still
facts.
want this shit?
Facts, and that's not like
Still the
that. Like,
same
you can get
price.
sushi, you can get sandwiches, you can get soups, you can get katsu, you can get ramen, like, you can get every side that you think that you couldn't get in a convenience store, you can get there. And then you come here to America, and this shit's ass as hell. Like, you can really tell that they don't care about like, we don't care about, like, the people and what we eat and put into our bodies. And
Second
convenience.
person who said that.
Shit. Like, niggas go to work because back there, in Japan, they call them, what do they call them? Something man. And fuck, I don't fucking know. What are they? Workmen? Workmen? What do they call 'em? I don't know, but they call them certain people in the guys like the salarymen. That's what they call them, salarymen. And it's a whole bunch of like guys that work salary jobs, and they come in at 12 o'clock on their lunch, and they all clear out that whole fucking convenience store because they got cheap ass food
So it's a
for
thing.
something
Interesting.
quick. Like,
Interesting.
nigga, like imagine if we was here and we was calling people salarymen. That's crazy.
Whole subculture.
Right.
Mhm.
That's what I was about to say. While we attack our working class here, but we're doing that. It's wild. I need to get to Japan.
Get there.
Lastly, Japan like black people?
They love me. But
That's all we needed to know.
I think that like because they don't see people of color often, they're like more curious in the most respectful way possible. Like they don't
Isn't that
know that
nice?
like coming up to us and touching our hair could be seen as offensive, you know, but they're like they'll literally like just come up to you and start touching your hair because they don't know, and that's what they do in their culture. Which it was like, okay, I can't even be mad at y'all right now because y'all don't know. You know, I'm in their territory at this point, but they love me. People was taking pictures with me. People was like asking, trying to like. People thought I was famous. When
That's what
especially when I was
that's
at
what I was
the
saying.
when I was at the bar and I was popping my shit, buying the whole bar shots. Like niggas was like, that motherfucker's rich, knowing damn well I'm not. It's just y'all's dollar is cheaper than mine. So
Right.
this is gonna
I'm
hurt
just
me
a
when I get
salary
back to the
woman.
States. Huh?
Right.
Right. I'm just a
Yeah.
salary woman. That's all I have.
Yeah, so yeah, but it was cool.
Interesting.
They liked me. But if you go to like Rome, Japan, where it's like the country here,
Yeah. Any
they're a
rule.
little bit more conservative and stuff. And Tokyo's actually a pretty conservative like city, but it's being taken over by like like Japanese influencers and you know K-pop and anime and all this stuff that
Mm,
they're really like there's like not war, but there's definitely conflict between like
the old
the older
regime
people
and
and the younger people.
yeah. That makes sense because they're all about their honor. You know what I'm saying? And this and that. So that makes sense. Trying to think. When you and Tay Beats get together, do y'all have a nickname? We need a nickname. Tay, Tay Way.
No, we don't. We don't.
I,
We
I'm
should
I'm gonna
though.
need something.
Tuesday. Yay!
Before
TT.
Tay gets on here. Yeah.
Tay
TT.
2
2T.
times.
T2. Tay 2
T2.
times.
I like T2. That sounds like a Star Wars droid.
T2. Right.
T2,
T2 is cool.
Terminator.
Yeah.
Is
Judgment
that what
Day.
we should call Terminator? Yeah, Judgment Day. There you go. She answered my whatchamacallit. Are you doing food reviews now?
I am. I actually
Okay.
just reviewed the Shawarma King today. The flavors there. Oh my god. I think that was the lamb that I had. Come check it out. The lamb was so good. Oh my god. That's so great. 10 out of 10. This is my second time here, but I haven't tried this before. They also have some other things which I want to show you. They got all types of cakes. You get to see the kind of food that you get. Like I said, this is halal. So they got all the halal meats that you could think of. Chickens, beef. If you're on TikTok, you know this is what everybody wants. I haven't tried this one, but I've seen this all on TikTok, and I know it's gonna. I was like,
that's what I was about to say. I was like, okay. I saw that
I
shit.
literally
I'm
went
like,
in there
okay.
like a month ago, got some food, and I told him like that I was gonna start this series, and he was like, okay, come back, and I was like, I'm hungry as hell today, and I want some food, so I was like, yeah, I'm coming there and got some shit. I got like 2 meals and 2 drinks. Fucked that shit up with my homie Isaiah. And nigga, I was like, yeah, he was like,
That
you
shit
get
look
the meal,
good
I
as
got the
hell.
food. But yeah, that shit was good as hell. I love that
That
place.
shit look good as hell. So that was Shawarma King. Rent Party. Are you rent partying it? I saw that on your story.
Rent partying. So that is for my friend Yuji. She's
That's
been
what so you know, okay, so you know her, because I was like, a whole bunch of people know her, and I'm like, I've never heard of her, but I heard about her situation, but I don't know if you want to
yeah,
explain it.
yeah. So she's just raising funds for like housing and stuff this weekend. So you can go support. Definitely
Literally, like, pull up to the your digs. It's
pull up to
old
the
school
rent party.
party, you feel me?
Oh yeah.
Old school party, you feel me? At the apartment type shit. Um, and then last thing I had is that you need equity at Jubilee Field, bro.
Equity? What you mean?
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, you know, people stop getting paid by somebody because it's like, nigga, I need ownership in this motherfucker. I need it, y'all. You feel me? Like, I saw you at Jubilee Field like 3 times. I'm like, she needs equity in that motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Because I have a lot of shows there. Yeah, I'm trying to get like a festival going there. And I was gonna do it June 18th, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it another day. It's too soon. And so
Okay, okay,
I've been in contact with them. I'm still waiting to hear back from them so I can like confirm the dates.
okay.
But yeah, I definitely want to do more stuff there. Like that's a really good space, and because they're so new, they're like
Mm-hmm.
not looking for money right now. They're looking for exposure. So it's like, bro, if I can lock in like partnership with them early
Right,
on, like that's a really good
right.
space to like
It benefits you.
work out of and benefit from. And even them, like they can make a lot of money. Definitely can make a lot of money.
Well, last thing I did, where'd your name come from? Tayzzy.
Bro, there is really no background. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I mean, I guess I say this all the time. I say my stud name was Tay, right? My real name, government name is Kaylee. It's nowhere
What is
different.
it?
Kaylee.
Kaylee. It's
Kaylee?
Kaylee. Yeah. Um, so
So
like,
Tayzzy.
yeah, so one day I went to the studio when I was making Missing You, and they was like, what do you want to call yourself? And I was like, Hazy. Fuck it. No, I have
I
no
like the
thought
way it's
process.
spelled. It's hard as fuck.
Thanks.
The way it's spelled.
I've been wanting to change it, but I was like, "Oh, I can't. My name,
It's so
I'm too
unique.
attached to that name, huh?
So unique
Which
too.
Yeah. I was
it
saying, nope,
is,
don't change
I
it.
love it so much. But people always say Tayzzy, like Tayzzy or Tazzy. Like if it was Tazzy, there would be no Y.
Right. The first while.
Right. Right.
Like it's
Anyway,
literally Tayzzy.
Tayzzy.
It's probably the extra Z
Tayzzy.
that
Tayzzy.
confuses them.
I can see somebody being like Tayzzy.
Tayzzy.
Tayzzy. If there was a Z-E, there'd
Tayzzy.
have to be an E.
I don't know. This
People
motherfucker
make
might
up
take the
their
Y
own
as a E.
English.
They be making, that's why I be like, a motherfucker with the Y, and I'm just like, you know what, nigga? The way that Y on Timmy and IE, and I'll just be like, you know what, just stop it.
That's
But
crazy.
is there anything you have for the audience, where you're gonna be at, music, where we can find you, all that stuff?
Where you can find me is Tayzzy Music on most platforms, like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Tayzzy Music, that's where you can find me. Spotify is gonna be Tayzzy. And what I have coming up, I kind of started a little mini tour around the city. So my next show in Louisville is gonna be June 20th at Jubilee Field with Henry Miles, my homie, on his mini tour. And then right after that tour, I will be leaving to go to Memphis for the Tri-State Black Pride. And then after that, I have the Shuffle and Repeat on the 27th with a crazy lineup. I think we got Odette, Prodigy the Kid, Ty Exclamation Points. We have Odette. It's gonna be crazy. So
I'll
yeah,
be at that one.
come get an experience from your girl. Come
I'm
out,
gonna be at
show
that one for
up.
sure.
Yep, y'all.
You performing with June soon? It was like somebody else I saw. Maybe it's somebody else I saw. That's what's
That's
up.
like July. Well, July 11th.
Okay. That's right. Anything else, shit? For our outro here? Well, I gotta say, for one, definitely appreciate your time. But appreciate your efforts. Like me and Rashad, we're two people who we really just, as you delete gelato on me, but we really just like to watch people, like, we just really like to watch the whole trajectory where people start really fans of, like, you know, probably fans of, yes, Call You Back Drunk. Um, but more so like the artists of Tayzzy, like your story, your abilities, the way you honed them, uh, your vulnerability, young, from beating niggas up to turning that shit into lyrical gold. Like, that's dope. Um, your story out to Cali, you know what I'm saying? At such a young age, uh, coming back with all that knowledge, uh, using it, and using that part of life just from the growth aspect, and just being able to see that, like, that makes us closer to you, and fans of you as well. So, I just got to say that, and we can't wait to see what you have going forward. We're definitely gonna get out to see you. Um, and with that being said, I guess what, this ain't 2024, but
I
farewell.
got
You
one
feel
more
me?
thing to say on the last thing. So I have a project coming out in September called Pretty Girls Love 502, and it's gonna be a sequel to Call Me Back Drunk called Call Me Back Sober. And so it's gonna be damn wait, pause, backtrack, 'cause I definitely just gave you two names. So originally originally it was gonna be called Call Me Back Sober, but I'm leaning towards Pretty Girls Love 502 because it's all Louisville artists and all Louisville producers.
Okay.
All mixed
Mm.
by the one and only Tay Beats. So I'm really kind of hitting back and forth between having the sequel to Call Me Back Drunk and Call Me Back Sober, or just scratch that and do Pretty Girls Love 502. So that's something that's coming up, and I know if we do go through with it, there will be a show at Kaiju. I want to say September 5th. I'm not sure on the date.
I hope I'm back. I should be back in town by then. Yes.
It's gonna be crazy because the people I got on this album that's from Louisville.
Yeah, Rashad, I've talked about a
Looking
Louisville
forward.
project for
Right.
so long, so I love that.
Looking
I
forward
fucking
to it.
love that. So, but yeah, with all that being said, it ain't 2024, but farewell. You feel me?
Sure.
We will holla at y'all later. Appreciate you.
All right, for sure.